call Robin yesterday. Like, this was a major debate going on in my head. I was going to call her up yesterday and go, because I started to think, this Dr. Ronnie, I don't know who she is. And she's living in the house with Robin. And,
I keep showing up every day.
I know, and I went, maybe I ought to
She's waiting for the weekend.
I go, maybe I should call her and just say, what's going on here, really? And then I just said, nah, I better not.
He doesn't care about me like he cares about you.
No, I do care about you. You know I do. But it's like I just go, what business is it of mine? And
or she'd think you're meddling or something.
yeah, oh yeah, and then she'd make fun of me because I went in one day after the roast.
I
genuinely it took a lot for me to walk in there and say, I'm worried. Let me just finish this thought, Freddie. I walked in there after the roast and I said, Robin, are you okay? Well, I got ridiculed so badly for saying, are you okay?
Not ridiculed. Majorly roasted.
And made fun of.
Look,
and I cared. So I said to myself, if I call her about Dr. Ronnie,
she'll...
Well, I'm not letting Dr. Ronnie in my house.
And now she's got more energy because she's detoxing. She's really going to let you have
Yeah, right. She has twice the energy.
I was sick then.
Because you would have heard. Howard called me yesterday. Do you think I'm crazy?
Wait a minute.
Like a fucking ninja.
Wait a minute. The only thing that I was saying about the roast was you seem not to know what's going to bother me. And
listen,
even though you've sat here with me
enough
for
people came up to me.
years,
Enough people came up to me and said, that's really rough for a woman to be roasted
but a
that
woman,
way.
that's not me.
I didn't say that was you. I just got concerned that maybe I wasn't picking up on something. I thought you were fine, but enough people had said to me, listen, that was a rough morning for Robin. I said, you know what? I'm going to just check in. But stupid fucking me.
No. Howard, what you did was really funny because you didn't get right to the point.
That's right.
You started asking me, questions about the graduation I had attended.
I was also know that was important to you. You see what I mean? It's weird if I try to reach out,
it's like he was trying
and I try not to be miserable,
and
then she just fucking, stepped all over me.
I never speak. You know what? You do whatever. Please call me every time. No, because I'm never.
Not interested.
I'm never.
He's not my bro, and you're not either.
I'm never going to say anything again. I will keep every approach to me a secret, and I will never say anything about it.
I'm just saying.
But what was your biggest issue with Howard? That he didn't know you after all these years, that you wouldn't be upset about that?
No, the biggest issue was he came in with an agenda. It was obvious that he wanted to talk about something, but he started fumbling around with other
I was
topics
nervous. I don't do this.
before he got to what he wanted to talk about.
But I don't talk to
people. And I was
people.
like, how totally bizarre is that?
But isn't it nice that his intention was something nice?
I love his intention.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you what. My intention is this. I'm never doing that again. I'm not taking the chance. Because my therapist says you should take chances like that. You should open up. And then I did, and I was just like, oh, fuck. I'm an asshole.
That was a ballsy chance.
I just better be the way I am.
I'm sorry. I didn't know this was one of your
It was a test,
tests.
and I flunked. And I was awkward with it. I admit, I was kind of like, hey, how was that graduation there?
It's like Letterman talking to Artie.
You got to go back to therapy. You got to go back to therapy and say,
that rescue me there, Artie.
I said, hey, good advice talking to Robin.
No, you go back to the therapist and say, that project you gave me, it didn't work out good.
Remember when I went and talked to Robin? Guess what? I'm an asshole.
It collapsed like a 9/11
I never
building.
said that.
So anyway, I was actually thinking about calling you. But so what happened yesterday? After you left, where's Dr. Ronnie? We should bring her in real quick.
I have to say one thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm imagining it or not. Robin actually looks thinner this morning.
I saw that too because she was walking in front of me, and her ass looked really very sculpted.
And her stomach actually looks like it's narrower.
Wow. Dr. Ronnie, you hear that? Robin's looking better. Whatever you're doing seems to be having some kind of effect.
Apparently wrapping someone in 400-pound blankets for 3 days makes you lose weight.
So Dr. Ronnie,
I've been in blankets for 3 days.
So what happened? You contacted the New York Post, and they got the whole story wrong. They thought you were a man.
Did you see that? They called you Dr. Ronnie Louise and said you were a guy.
I don't know.
Do you have an alias? Did you used to be a man?
Are you really Dr. Ronnie? Maybe you're not the person. Maybe you killed that person.
Dr. Ronnie, what happened?
Punked.
Dr. Ronnie, what happened yesterday? You left here with Robin in tow. And as we know...
And the whole television crew.
Right.
Yes.
And I know you were shadowing her.
Because that's fun. Oh, God.
And you gave her multiple drinks and soup before you went to the high colonic place.
Right.
When you got there, what happened?
Well, we went into the therapist's room. We were shadowed, and I was with her the entire time.
Thank God.
And the colon procedure is 45 minutes. Wow. And I was
well,
actually
wait a
surprised.
second, though. Robin got undressed in front of you or not?
Nope.
She went into a separate changing area?
It was like a small, room, like a, medical room.
Yes.
The therapist was in there.
Male or female?
She was female.
Female. And the female inserts the tube into Robin's ass.
Right. She was laying on by the time I got in the room, she was already laying on the massage tables.
And all she was wearing was this flimsy...
Well, she had a gown on.
A hospital gown. Tied in the back?
Right.
So her asshole is easily accessible. Robin, that's got to be a little embarrassing.
You know what? This is what the woman does for a living. If I don't go, she starves.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
It's a good way to look at it. And so your panties are what? In the changing room, you leave those there, right?
Right.
So,
you take off everything below your waist.
Right. So you wear your bra.
Yeah, you have everything on from the top.
For TV, you should have kept the bra off.
Oh, right.
So you go in there, Dr. Ronnie. Now, it's probably unusual. They're not used to having Dr. Ronnie in the room with them.
Well,
that's a special thing that they let you stay there with Robin.
Absolutely, it was special.
Right. So it's almost like a birthing room. It's like...
It was
like Dr. Ronnie's...
like I was delivering something.
I mean, it's so funny. They're going to stick a tube up your ass and analyze your duties. And it's like... Wow, there's all these people involved in special treatment.
Yeah, people are really interested in my duty.
It's almost like being a baby. You know how the parents interested?
Right, everybody has to look.
In a way, you're getting the parenting maybe you never had.
Oh, is that right?
I don't know. It just occurred to me. Yeah, it occurred to me.
I go in there and I look at that big box sitting up in the sky, and I go, oh, just don't even look.
It's like a shuttle launch. I mean, what's going on around you, right? I mean, there's machines and people and conversation. And is there conversation, Dr. Ronnie, between you and the therapist?
Yes, we talked.
And what did you discuss? There must have been instructions.
We were discussing, Robin's procedure, and we were discussing, we're catching up on old times.
Where to get lunch?
Where to get lunch, yeah. When was the last time
we were discussing... how Robin was doing during the whole procedure and what we saw.
So when Robin got the tube inserted into her ass, you were there for it?
Yes.
Okay. And she takes it well? She didn't complain?
Oh, she was great.
She was great.
Very comfortable. I did foot reflexology on her.
Yeah, she was rubbing my feet.
Holy shit. So you would stand there and rub her feet?
Yeah, it was great. I was doing pressure points on her feet so that I can help her organs. And
oh, my
the therapist was massaging her stomach.
You're kidding. Yeah. This is like giving birth. You got your stomach massage first?
Yeah, the colonic therapist was not first, during. She
is it weird?
Massages. Everything about it is weird.
Yeah, I don't like someone touching my stomach.
And so she's touching and jiggling. You know, she shakes you.
To get this, what? To get everything loosened up?
To loosen up the contents, yeah.
Right.
Impaction, yeah.
You think that really loosens it up?
Oh.
Well,
shaking her?
Then they got very excited.
What happened?
You know, what was really funny was I'm lying there with my eyes closed, and, she's rubbing my feet, and the woman's jiggling my stomach, and all of a sudden they went, "You are going like a racehorse."
Whoa.
Like a racehorse.
Yeah. I'm like, you're kidding.
So what happened, Dr. Ronnie? Things were boring for what, like 10 minutes? When did things start to heat up where you got really excited about what was coming out of Robin?
After about 5 minutes.
After about 5 minutes,
it wasn't hard work at all.
Was she unusual
really
in a sense, Robin?
Yes, she was, because sometimes you have to massage and, do the pressure points on the feet for a good 15-20 minutes before a person starts to evacuate, but Robin was just
you were
right
proud.
away. Yes, we were proud right away. So
I felt like I'd accomplished something.
Yeah.
Because you heard a lot of tumult.
They were like, "Oh my goodness, this is great! You are doing great!"
You got really excited. What were you seeing? A lot of different things?
A lot of different things, yeah. We saw that she was very lubricated, which I was concerned because I didn't want to do the infrared treatment.
What do you mean you saw that she was lubricated?
Well, she wasn't hard impaction in there.
You mean her duties were loose?
Right. That was great.
And
so
you liked that?
She wasn't dehydrated, so I was able to, do her infrared treatment later on that evening.
Right.
And I didn't see a lot of undigested food. I mean, of course, she's detoxing, so I didn't expect to.
If her duty had been hard, that would have concerned you.
Yes.
Why?
Because I would have thought she was dehydrated.
I see.
Yeah.
So you were very excited when you saw this loose duty.
And what did you see? I'm listening to this. The color is good.
Yeah, and the color
What was the color?
I mean, it was brown. It wasn't like hard, dark material, which is great.
Thank God. No tar like it.
So that represents the fact that she's eating good, and her food's not very acid, and she's having foods that are alkalining her system, which is great. Green food alkaline your system.
Was there anything unusual beside the amount? Obviously, you were freaked out that there was
and
not
I
freaked out.
went, and they were like, and I'm like, I'm still oh yes, you are still going.
You were shocked by the amount.
And how soon she started,
That's unusual.
Yes.
And
not unusual.
describe the biggest piece you saw. Would you say it was 4 or 5 inches or more? Anything unusually large?
It was an average.
Average. But a large amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that pleased you.
I said that I wasn't full of, and I turned out to be.
Yeah, I think we all are.
You never know. You can't tell by looking.
So Robin hadn't been really moving her bowels that much on this plan of yours, but by getting her into the high colonic, a lot came out. So did you feel your stomach was flatter because everyone's noticing a change in your body today?
I just noticed I just felt empty, like I had been washed internally. Mm-hmm. It felt interesting.
Now, how long was Robin on the table?
About 45 minutes.
Yeah,
45 minutes. Like so there's a lot going on there.
There's a lot going on.
Did there come a time where there was nothing coming out, and then all of a sudden more came out?
There was a time where nothing was coming out but gas bubbles, and so we just kept massaging and doing pressure points, and then we started all over again.
Wow! And all of a sudden more came out.
Yeah.
Wow! That's like hitting oil, isn't it? It's fun when you hit a lot, because it's boring if you don't hit a lot.
The whole concept of colonics is cleansing. So of course you want to see the cleanse.
Right. Well, how exciting. Yeah. Congratulations, Robin.
Yes, and I'm still intact. Nothing broke.
Sounds like you're one of the best there ever was at this, because...
And I have to say, it was very comfortable. It wasn't difficult at all.
And did you feel like extra fresh and great this morning? Like, did you feel...
She was bouncing up and down, I'm telling you.
I slept very well, and I thought I'd be rather tired today, but I'm not.
Right.
Well, did you get to bounce later on in the day, get rid of cellulite?
No, we didn't bounce because I was hydrated. I got to get the wrap I wanted.
Why didn't you make her bounce on the trampoline? I thought you were going to help her get rid of cellulite.
I was right.
I thought that was too much. So
you did.
We made
I was exhausted.
Yeah.
We all fell asleep in the car.
Are you getting bossed around by Robin? She was dead set against jumping on the trampoline after her colonic, and I feel like you're getting...
No, I would have used my best judgment. I won't
you would
let
have
anybody
insisted.
boss me around.
You won't.
Right.
So in other words, you really felt she should not be bouncing after her colonic.
How much to let someone boss you around? Is that an extra $3,000?
So you were an influence, but Robin will bounce, but
let
not...
me tell you how I was going the rest of the day. That bouncing wouldn't have been good.
Oh, you were? You mean after the colonic there was more in you?
There was more coming out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, for Christ's sake, what's going on in there?
I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this.
How many pounds do you weigh? What came out of Robin? Like how many pounds?
No, it just goes away.
It goes into the sewer system.
Yeah.
You have
what
like
a shame.
little window that you can see what's coming out, but then
Only
after that, it's
only you
it's
could have brought it
totally
in
a
here.
closed system. Yeah.
That's what's like that's what the water plants I told you about. Like you go and you watch it like an aquarium.
Wow.
Look at all the shit fish.
How many pounds of that would you guess came out of her?
You can't guess.
You can't.
No.
It's tough to guess,
Yeah,
huh?
it's tough to guess.
Yeah.
But she kept, there's like a 5-gallon jug or something up in the air that the water goes into. It's like a reservoir.
Mm-hmm.
And then they start flushing it into you. And then it goes out. And she had to keep refilling that thing and refilling.
Yes,
I'm
many
like,
gallons
oh my
of water.
goodness.
Why is that? Because
50 gallons?
No, mini
Jeez.
gallons.
Mini
yeah,
gallons.
mini
you know,
gallons
many
of water.
times when we hear about these high colonics, strange things do come out. Was there
Yes.
anything that
No, I don't
shocked
have
you?
any
See any
baby's
strange
shoes
things.
or anything.
Did you see any
No
carrots?
crayons, of course.
I know the last high colonic Robin had, they got excited when they saw carrots.
We did see some vegetable fibers, but not a lot.
Not a lot.
Yeah,
No,
which
so
is
that-
great. Yeah, it means she's absorbing and metabolizing her food well.
That's good.
I could not imagine the amount of red meat up my gazoo.
Oh,
Would you, Artie, you got to go get one of these.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm telling you, this Philomene is good, Artie.
Now,
She's really good.
I'm
Artie, you
sure
would feel less bloated.
This is what you should have done before Letterman.
I think I have Conan coming up.
Yeah, I'm worried about your next appearance.
Yeah, we could get the bloat off you.
But I just don't know, like, it would never, like, I'd still be there, I think. Like, it would never end.
Like you'd just be shitting the rest of your life.
I mean, yeah.
You get embarrassed about that.
Yeah.
Did you weigh Robin afterwards? Because it seems to me she's lighter. I mean, physically lighter. Like her stomach went down and everything.
Well, no, I can see that that's happening, but I didn't weigh her.
I see. Yeah. Well, Dr. Ronnie, once again, you've shocked us all with the details of Robin's high colonic. And what has she eaten so far today? What have you given her?
Well, every morning she has the same thing. I give her a berry drink, which is an antioxidant. I give her, this morning was a little bit different. I gave her anti-inflammatory this morning rather than a probiotic.
Right.
I'll give her that later.
Why did you switch it up today?
Only because I just wanted to do something a little different.
I see.
'Cause sometimes you can get bored of the same thing.
Right, you're improvising.
And then I gave her some tea.
Right.
And then her next drink will be a green drink.
No parasites in her duty? No worms? Nothing?
Nope.
Too bad. That would have been wild.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Yeah, bringing the worms.
But
She's
been great
healthy,
for you, not so good for me.
Dr. Ronnie and her team were the only parasites there.
You are so...
I'm sorry.
Don't say that about me. All right. Well, Dr. Ronnie, congratulations. Of course, you are the author of the book, The 21
Pounds in 21 Days.
Yes.
The Martha's Vineyard Diet Detox.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Ronnie, and
welcome.
good luck with everything that's going on. And what is Robin's schedule like today? Is she going to have any special treatments?
Today, we're going to get on that rebounder. Because
Good.
we didn't do that yesterday.
Robin.
I will get on the rebounder today.
And that will help her cellulite?
Yeah, also circulation.
Good. She needs that.
And this weekend, we will be joined by...
Judith Reagan, and we're going to have a lot of fun this weekend. We're going to be bike riding, and we're going to be doing a lot of infrared sauna treatments.
Wouldn't it be great to
body
hook them
rest.
both up at the colonic at the same time, Judith?
Stop it.
Man.
So you and Judith will join together. You're both being treated, and now you will have co-treatments.
That's right. We're going to get together this weekend, and we're going to have a spa day on Saturday, massages and infrared.
Wow. I'd probably kill myself if I had to have a day like that. I'd probably kill myself if I had to have a day
love
like
You
that.
that.
have
I'm
so
so
much
looking
fun.
forward to
Really?
it.
Oh, you have so much fun.
Well, that's a girl thing. I never like spa treatments. Well,
it.
good. Let me know how it goes. And let me know how that jumping goes. Thank you.
You're
And you wrapped her up last night, too?
I sure did.
You did. What'd you wrap her in?
The infrared thing that Artie was in.
Oh, good.
And then we just put a blanket
I love
over.
that thing.
Yeah.
No,
She loves it.
I'm into it, though.
I'm getting
yeah.
one, Artie. I love it.
That's good.
If it
You'll
could
have a
cook,
stroke.
if it could cook, I'd marry it.
All right, thank you, Dr. Ronnie. There she is, the author of 21 Days, 21 Pounds, the Martha's Vineyard Diet?
Martha's Vineyard Detox
Right.
Diet.
Detox Diet, all right.
Dr. Ronnie.
How are you?
Good, how are you doing? Are you as proud of Robin as Howard seems to be about her her
I'm
evacuation
absolutely-
yesterday?
Oh, I'm absolutely proud of her. Her whole detox is going very well. It's been so uneventful. She hasn't had any healing crisis at all. Her colonic went very well. She doesn't complain about her soups. She loves the soups. She loves her drinks. She had not complained yet at all.
So she's been an ideal patient.
She's been really into it, and that excites me.
Now, you mentioned that you saw some vegetable particles that came out of her.
Yeah, it was just not a lot, basically, because I'm very observant, so I did see some, but I didn't see a lot, and that means that she's metabolizing and digesting her food very well.
Now, did you see any type of like celery or broccoli or Brussels sprouts?
I saw some carrots and some broccoli, but vegetable fibers are sometimes hard to digest, especially when you're detoxing, and that's why we give enzymes. But for the most part, I didn't see anything to worry about.
So, in more of a common man's terms, it was some good pooping yesterday.
Yeah, it was a very good session.
When these results, they come to fruition in a couple weeks, will that make you feel better? Because Artie and a couple of the guys and some of the callers have sort of, sometimes joked around or questioned your credibility, but if she does in fact lose this weight and admits to feeling better, you'll be sort of vindicated.
Oh, I have no concern at all that she won't lose. She will absolutely lose the weight, and she'll be feeling great.
Robin, how are you feeling?
Looking very healthy.
You're feeling better? Do you notice a change with the...
Do you say I'm working? You're like, I don't
know.
even know you're talking to me.
Ah. That went really well.
You know what
that went well.
You know what that means.
Steer
You know what that
clear.
means? Stay away.
Hey, I am Robin Givens. I'm here to talk with Howard. It's been so long since I've been here and talked with him, but I'm here to promote my new book, Grace Will Lead Me Home, which is not really, like, it doesn't go with some of his filthy, dirty talk and the muck and the mire, so I'm going to try not to go with him. So I dressed like a lady, I can click my heels and, so he's got to be good.
So you're keeping things...
Got to be good.
Keeping things fresh.
Keeping things fresh.
No filth.
No filth. No filth. Keep things very, very nice and be good.
But you seem ready. You seem excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm a little nervous all of a sudden. I started sweating.
All
Okay,
right.
I gotta go because I'm sweating.
Okay, good luck. Good luck today.
Bye. Get away.
All right, Robin Givens is here. Her new book is called Grace Will Lead Me Home. I think she went religious on me.
You think?
Yeah, I see
when
a lot
did
of...
that happen? After you, she said, "This is it.
She's thanking her Lord and Savior. Look how good you look.
This is it. I gotta
Beautiful
do something.
woman. Stunning, beautiful woman.
I'm getting religion."
Do I have to go to the couch? Yes.
Yeah, you have to go to the...
Can I just say hello?
Hi, baby.
You don't get up from that chair?
Hi.
I think you've grown.
I did grow.
Grown? If he grows anymore.
I'm too tall for you.
Oh.
You look more beautiful
oh my
and
God.
stunning than ever.
Oh, that's right. Beth's very tall, isn't she?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Oh, you say it with yes, she is. I hear she's so sweet.
She's very sweet.
You know he's engaged.
Ah!
You didn't tell Robin?
Robin, you didn't know?
No, we got together with Beth, and all of a sudden he stopped calling me. We don't go to dinner, nothing.
Because it got awkward.
Yeah, but why? I don't get that. You told me that on the phone once. He goes, no, seriously. I go, because, we're friends. We're
Yeah.
and
I
we
love
watch
Robin.
movies, and we really, we're friends. Our kids, he comes,
You had nice conversations.
Robin Givens is like the best friend you could have. You sit and
But
talk
even
to
with
her.
his
You
daughters.
dump her?
No, but even with his daughters. We go out, the daughters come to see, right? They come to see the play and everything.
Yeah, but we
and
never
all of
told
a
them-
sudden, no, wait a minute, excuse me. All of a sudden, your daughters like me, by the way.
Oh, love you.
He gets together with Beth, and we can't even, have dinner and talk.
Well,
I don't know about that.
I mean, come on.
don't
I'm
you?
no competition for him. I'm not a leggy blonde. Tell him just
That's what Robin used to say. She goes,
just
oh.
a tiny black girl.
She goes to me, oh, I know what it is. You've got a blonde model. And I go, it's not about that.
I never said that.
You're so fucking attractive. It's not about that. I mean, look how hot you
No,
are.
I'm so happy
How
for
hot
you.
is she, Artie?
I'm so happy for you. So are you going to have other children and stuff?
No.
Yes, he
sure?
will. I predict.
Because Beth's a young woman.
I know, but
And
she's...
you need a boy.
No, I
who's
don't.
just like you.
No.
So he can give all
boy-
of you back to you.
A boy like me would be miserable.
What goes around comes around.
You know, I said to Robin, you are one of the most fun people I know.
We had a good time. I went up. We had the best. I don't want to say date. I don't know if that's...
You could say
Okay. We went to see Gladiator. Remember Gladiator?
Right.
And we went and we saw the screening because you get all these movies.
Right.
And we went with another couple, remember?
Right.
And they had their own couch and we had a couch. I mean, and that's a great movie. Remember?
Yes,
we were up on the
Gladiator.
couch
We
screaming.
we loved it.
And then we always ate good meals.
Yeah.
Right?
We'd go
We
out
ate
to
good
dinner, and we always had good conversation.
Remember when I cooked you dinner?
Oh, that's right.
How did I cook you dinner?
Oh, but
I
no,
got
you
a
brought a
chef to come
chef.
over.
She brought a chef. She brought a chef over to my apartment.
Wasn't it good?
And your sister, how's your sister?
She's great. And Randy's with me.
Oh, no
and
kidding.
Stephanie's great.
She's got great
Everybody's
friends.
great. Yeah, we had a good time.
We actually did have a good
We
time.
had a
What the hell
really
happened?
good time.
I don't understand.
You woke up and you realized I wasn't blonde.
Oh, bullshit. That's your hang up.
I'm joking. It's a joke.
Cute little
Don't get-
dress.
Thank you.
Always dressed well.
I look thank you.
Oop, whoops. Whoa. Hey, easy. Wow.
I wore this for you.
You did?
It would be nice and not.
You know, a movie I just saw that she's
Wait,
smoking.
are those
in is,
headphones?
They're on backwards now. You got to turn
Yeah,
them
there's a
around.
mic in that built into it. All right, here we go. What movie?
the only reason to watch the movie is her boomerang.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
she's hot. You're hot.
Do I
man.
know you?
That's Artie Lang.
I'm on the show.
No, I know. Hey, how are you?
Big fan.
I've never eaten with you.
Oh, eating with him is fun.
You don't want to do that.
Right.
It's a little different of an experience. But you know what's great about that movie is there's two smoking hot chicks that are hot in different ways in the movie, like her and Holly Berry.
Hallie, not Holly.
Hallie.
Whatever.
And Eddie
Cares about
Murphy's
her.
with both of them. You just get mad at Eddie Murphy because he's with both of them in the movie.
Yeah, well, and also because Eddie, I don't know what he was doing with Hallie, but Eddie's like sometimes your boyfriend too.
No.
Oh, is that true?
Bullshit.
Oh, in real life, you mean?
Yeah, he took your virginity.
Oh, you know what? You can't talk like that.
Why?
Because I'm dressed very nicely.
Yeah.
And
that
I'm
true?
here to promote a new book.
See, why? You don't talk about stuff like that?
No, not now. Not when I'm talking about
not
books.
in the book?
No.
That's not in the book?
No, I mean, what, like sex and stuff?
Yeah.
No.
What's in the book?
Eddie was there. You're first.
I'm
It's
not
not
talking
about your life?
about that. I don't
What do
care
you mean
you
you're not
say as
talking
you sit
about
there.
it?
What are you picking your teeth?
Did you go religious on me?
I did. I've always been religious. You know that. I've
I
always
didn't-
been Catholic.
Yeah.
You know when I first started talking about writing a book is when we were do you remember we were talking about that?
Yeah, you used to ask me what it's like to write a book.
But we really talked. Remember I was thinking
Yeah.
about going with Judith or
Right, I know.
so it's been a long time.
I thought when you did Oprah, you had written a book.
No.
You hadn't written a book then.
No, that's when I really decided. She actually made the call. It was a nice experience because we were literally in the green room, and you know, you have Oprah make a phone call. Okay, like write the book, and calling a publisher. I didn't go with that publisher.
Robin
but-
did the smart thing, like kissed Oprah's ass in the
Of
book.
course. What are you talking
I
about?
didn't. Did
You-
I?
you- well, you
Am I
thank-
thank you? Well, because I really.
She got the book done.
Yeah, I asked you to help me. And
I mean, I don't know how to help somebody
You
write a
would
book.
have had a nice
kissing your
thank you.
ass did no good.
I know. Kissing my ass is no one any good ever. Never kiss my ass.
Oh dear, oh dear.
So Robin said this morning
Mm-hmm.
that she was worried about me when I was with you because you were with Mike Tyson, and therefore she thought something might have been wrong with you.
Oh, we talked about that.
Well, I talked to you
no.
about that. When you first did the show, I'm like, how do you you think you're all right, but you dated Mike Tyson.
Well, you know what's so funny?
But I
I
said she
you
dates all
married
fucked
Mike
up
Tyson.
guys like me.
But I did. But you know, when I did Larry King last night, which was a really nice experience, and he had just no, it was nice.
Because
It
he was awake?
pleasant.
Yeah. Yes.
It was a nice experience.
Yeah. What'd you wear?
I wore a little dress.
Surprised he didn't come on to you.
Okay,
tons
can
of guys.
can I-
Tons of guys come on to Rob.
Can I finish my thought? But
When
you know
we
what
were
he said?
dating-
I want to
when we
answer
were
Robin's
dating-
question.
She had constant stories of different
people hitting
people
on her.
hitting on her.
But I know Robin's.
Constantly.
I know
Name
Robin's.
Okay,
people.
I'm trying to like. Robin asked me like a really good question, and I'm looking.
We're gonna
you know,
get to it.
Okay, so no, but one of the things Larry said, he said, you know, I just had lunch with Michael and he said he's so whatever and sweet and whatever. But usually I'm on the side with like people like you, and you're going, what are you doing with that? But he really, you know, even though Howard at one point said, he said to me, honey, everybody knew he was crazy. We were
Right,
wondering
yeah, I
why
was
you
like,
didn't know he was
I
crazy.
didn't even know him, and I knew he was crazy.
Well,
You know, I
I
understand
had a lot of
Robin's
feelings
point.
for Robin, and then I'd say, yeah, come on, you got to explain this one to me. I
No,
don't
you
know.
never said that to me.
I didn't?
You never, ever said that to
It's
me.
none of my business.
See,
And you were always so nice to me.
I was good to you.
You're so nice. You're just nice and quiet.
I'm a nice guy.
And you're a nice father.
Yes, I am.
You're a good time.
That's right, and you should tell my kids that.
They don't think so.
I don't
See, I
Where's the
understand the
oldest
point
one?
though with the.
My girl, but one of my daughters lives here in Manhattan. Another one is overseas, and
Is she acting? Remember one wanted.
she's working on it. You know.
Well, yeah, but you know, but
Tough road.
still,
Yes,
like, yeah.
yes. So yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, she's quite good. And then my third daughter's serving in Iraq right now.
Please.
That's true.
And what about the one on the way?
No.
No? You've
Are
gotta
you
have a
jealous?
boy. Am I jealous?
Was it hard for you when I went with Beth?
Well, I mean, I didn't want to lose a friend.
Right.
I mean, I thought we were still going to be friends. I mean, where? I don't get
I don't
it.
know why I can't talk to
How
you.
could we have
the
been? How
problem?
could we have been friends?
Why can't we be friends? What's wrong with guys? They can never
Do you
accept
think that
when
you
you
and
are
I-
just
Right,
want to
right,
be their
right.
Do
friend.
you think you and I could have just been friends?
Absolutely. Yes, we're good friends.
Obviously, you have the problem.
Yeah. Like,
Don't you realize we have too much sexual chemistry for that?
no, we have good conversation.
Right. She knows. It was impossible for us to be friends.
Did you
It's
two
hard for me
not-
right now, Robin. It's
Wait a
hard for
minute,
me to be
control
this
yourself.
close.
Did
I'm
you
sweating.
two not discuss this at all?
What?
Like, did you call her and
Yes.
say, look, I found someone?
Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
yeah, he was great.
Uh-huh.
I
No,
said-
yeah,
I
he said I
said,
went
Robin-
out. And he said verbatim. He said, "I'll never be able to live with myself, and you'd never like me if I didn't tell you I met somebody that I want to start seeing." It was so sweet. It was like.
But,
I called Robin up.
He's
wait a
has
minute.
such great character. You would never think he has such a filthy mouth because he's got such wonderful. I tell everybody all the time. You know what? Because a lot of people can't believe I'm friends with you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody's got these
Really
conceptions.
crazy.
See, there you go. No, seriously. But I go, how? You know, and
No,
Tiffany, my friend Tiffany. I told her, you know Tiff.
I do. I
So
like your
say-
friends. I really
We had a
enjoyed
good
it. Was
time.
actually I had kind of a life when I was with Robin because we
Right.
had so many friends, and she
Yeah.
take me to weird clubs. and-
Right. He always talked about that one experience at the Black Club.
The guy dancing. Remember, we walked into a friend of mine sings jazz. He's trained in opera. But he's a wonderful jazz singer. And we go down to this club. We have to walk down these stairs. And we walk in the door. We open the door. Howard opens the door. He slams the door. I go, what? He goes, he's standing on his head. He's on his head singing.
The guy was singing on his head.
Robin,
A room
on
full
his
of black
head.
people. A room full of black people.
Right.
I'm the only white guy. And Japanese people.
And Japanese, because they love hip-hop.
Japanese are consumed with black people.
That's right.
Yes.
So
Right.
whatever club we'd go to,
It'd be blacks and Japanese.
black guys standing on their head singing.
It was amazing. Howard slams the door. I go, what's the matter?
I was scared.
You're
Robin goes,
so
"It's okay."
ready for everything, aren't you?
And I was the only white guy.
Well,
We were not.
so-
We were with another
That was my
friends
friend
of
Pat.
yours,
Yeah,
and they
Pat
were
and Deb.
they were white, so you were okay.
Yeah.
And I would have protected you from all of the.
You would have beaten up anyone who would have taken me on. Yeah, we went to
Wait
some
a
good
minute.
times.
So wait a minute. So there was never any discussion about where the relationship should go.
No, we were just friends, right?
But
we were
my
friends and we
point
hung
is
out and.
that we can still see each other. We can still have dinner, or I'll never see you again. Did he ever say that?
Look, I called up Rob, and I said, look, I met someone.
You did not call me up, so you don't even remember. Men never
All right,
remember
you called
anything.
me?
No, we were in your house. We were in your apartment.
All right. Oh, that's right. In fact,
And
we
I
had a
come
date.
from the dentist, and we
That's
were
right.
going to dinner, and I was doing whatever.
And I felt obligated
He was
to
like
say something.
combing his hair, fixing his hair,
Of
doing
course,
something,
all
like,
right.
making sure he looks hot, you know.
Well, hey,
putting
look,
on
you're a hot
certain jewelry,
chick.
you know.
I wanted you to. I didn't want to embarrass you with my look.
Yeah, so
No, and I said to her, look, I met someone. And I even told Beth I was gonna talk to Robin about this. I said I met someone. I'm having feelings for them, and I don't want to be dishonest.
right.
And I want you to know this because Robin Givens is an incredible
Don't
woman.
stop I want to know, did you think at that moment to say, I'm never calling you again?
No, I
But he
didn't-
did. You did.
no.
You did. I mean, it kind of
For a while.
We
it
did speak.
tapered off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I had it was so. It just makes sense. I mean, I have a baby. I had a smaller baby.
Yeah, she had
You have to
kids.
ask about my I have kids.
Well, yeah.
Not only am I a black girl that's not blonde.
Not only is
I
she
had
black.
kids.
Not only is she black.
She had
Not only
kids.
black and not blonde, I had kids. One time, Robin, I showed up at his house because
yeah.
Howard
She just pops in with her kid.
No, what you should have seen his face.
I almost died.
Robin, Howard does all of these movies. So, Buddy, my older son, likes movies.
Great kid.
So Howard's always calling me. Beth is perfect. There was no way I could keep up because I do have children. So,
Right.
Howard's calling me, let's go running in the park.
You could have gotten
Let's
rid of
go-
those kids.
Let's go do this. And I'm like, well, first I got to take the kid to wherever and do whatever.
Yeah, I hated
So-
that. Like, Robin was always responsible. Like, I'd say to her, hey, come on over and let's hang out.
She never abandoned her children.
No, and she'd go, well, I have to be with my child
Or
tonight. And I
have
went,
a sitter. Once he told me, he said, they're fine. He said, kids survive with
leave
much
them,
much
right.
less.
they do. I needed mothering.
Tie a belt around the
It was
door.
so
If
he
you
did
would've-
need mothering. He needed mothering. So
Always,
I show up.
always.
So I figured, okay, we're walking down, Broadway.
Right.
I said, well, go get some movies. And I was supposed to meet Howard later, And I go, I'll go up now. So I go, Howard, I'm on my way up. I want to pick out some movies. He goes, sure. I come in with Buddy. Howard opens the door.
Oh.
His eyes were like, it was like he
I
had
was looking
seen
for
this
romance.
little.
You never wanted to see the children?
No. No. I mean, adorable.
You could have heard about them, but
No, it was.
You should have seen his face.
Oh, that's funny.
I wanted to head for Z Hills. No, but you know what?
You
The
did.
kid, I was good
then
with
he
your
met
son.
Beth.
No,
Then he met Beth.
I was good
You
with
were
your
very
son,
good.
and I gave him some movies to watch.
He made
Did you get them back?
No, he said you can have them.
Yeah, no, never come back. No, he was very nice.
Oh, my goodness.
And then when Buddy turned to me and said, "Hello, Daddy," that was it. I was done. I was out. You remember that?
No.
I had
It
for
was
Z
over.
Hills.
See? So.
No, but we had a chemistry. We did, and you are one of the most fun people to go out on a date
So
with.
what happened now? Is you still talk to her occasionally?
No, I haven't talked to him in a long time. So even
No.
with this book, you didn't know I was like, that I had
No.
gotten a book deal and I wrote
You
this
wanna
book
know
myself. And, when you actually have a friend in
I
our
love-
business, I mean, like.
Can I say
and you
something?
know my personality. Like
I adore you.
cherish that
Right,
friendship.
so you missed.
Listen to me. No.
Yeah, I'm like, or I want to tell you.
I adore you.
And I
do.
don't need a lot of attention. Just periodically, it's like, hey, or
Can I say
I'm
something?
scared to death that this book's coming out. Or
Can I say something?
Can
Can I really
we're
say
talking.
something? No.
Okay.
Robin's on a tea enema. Listen to that.
Stop it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Right now.
No. You know, I hope you know that I adore you.
Yeah,
I think you're like one of the best people I've ever met.
So tell Beth I'm very nice, and we should all be able to have dinner. I don't know why you find it so awkward. We should all be able
I'm
to.
a weirdo.
I said that to you on the phone.
I'll tell you why it's awkward.
You said it's awkward, Robin.
When I'm with a woman, honestly,
he's awkward.
When I'm with a woman, I swear to you, I just totally get into that woman.
I know.
And like there's no room for anyone else.
I know.
I'm like crazy that way, and it's not even healthy.
I think it's wonderful.
No, it's not
healthy. It isn't healthy.
It isn't.
We
should have friends.
Other friends.
Yeah,
I want to be friends with you. But we also
you should be able to say, Robin, you wrote this. Oh my God, you wrote this book.
And
yeah,
what if I'm
coming
calling
out?
you?
Or things that are wrong. Excuse me.
But if
things
Beth
are
was
wrong.
calling
the
an
rape
old
thing, I was like, I never used that word one time in the book.
If Beth
I
was,
could,
if
you
Beth
know,
was
he could
calling,
have my back.
if Beth was calling an old
Right.
boyfriend all the time, I would feel.
Nobody said all the time. Oh, was she?
Yes, she has a regular relationship.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, she. What are you?
Tell me, Robin.
What
No,
are you talking
she
about?
doesn't.
Have you now? You're changing your story.
No,
What's
I'm
the
just telling you
story?
the
Wait
truth.
a minute. They go to see her old boyfriend's plays.
One time.
They
One
go.
time.
She's.
He never saw me in Chicago.
I
You
wanted
never
to.
saw me.
I
You
pass by
haven't.
every day.
That's right. He's on the
Robin,
billboard.
that's terrible.
She's
That's
talking
terrible,
to them on the
Howard.
phone all the time.
That's really bad. How could you
Stop it.
not? I was in New York for 6 months, something like that, doing that. How could you
The
not?
only
bring
way,
Beth?
the only way I could see you again, you have to gain 300 pounds. Look at you. No woman wants you around.
It's crazy.
You know-
Don't
look
you
at
think
you.
that's unfair?
I think it's
I think that is
Look
so
at
unfair.
you.
I think
And,
it's
and
Look
you
in
know
the
what?
mirror. That's
I'll
the problem.
say this: if
Look at that body.
Beth, I'm sure would appreciate what we're saying right now.
No, she wouldn't appreciate it at all.
He's lying to you.
Get her
I
on the
hate
phone.
to tell you, but he's lying to you. She
I don't
has,
want her on the phone.
She maintains
Get her on the phone.
relationships with her old
Get her on the phone.
boyfriends.
I don't know where she
Please
is.
get her on the phone.
I don't want to get her on.
Please get her on the phone.
What are you going to ask her?
Please
What would
get
you
her
say?
on the phone. Don't worry. Please
She
get her
doesn't
on the
want
phone.
me. I mean, she's never
Please.
said to me, "Don't call Robin." She would never say
Okay,
that.
but can you get her on the phone? I think that's a
Gary,
really...
get her on the phone.
Gary,
If you can track Beth down, call her on her cell phone.
thanks.
Listen, if you were dating a guy, Robin, someone who you really loved, would you want someone who looked like that
Come
hanging
on.
around?
I mean, it's so not. You know what? As much
If
as
I truly believed he loved me, why would it bother me?
Thank you, Robin. This is
Oh, you're all
not
liars.
bull. What he's saying.
You're all
He
liars.
knows that he's behaved badly. He has a conscience. He has.
No.
You have an unbelievable and you know this, and a great character, and he knows he's behaved badly.
I love
so
talking
he's
to
trying
you.
to come up with a cheap excuse.
Right. Why
You
would
have
you
not
give
behaved
that
like a
up?
friend.
Were you in love with me? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that.
Well,
I'm
you
saying
wanna
we
say
were
that now?
friends.
Do you
No,
wanna
I don't
say
want to
you
say
were in
that.
love
You
with me?
want me to say that, but
Were
I wouldn't
you in
say
love
that.
with me or not?
Oh my God! Were you in love with me? You know, so it's a cheap excuse, and he is you have so much character, and you know you would not behave like a friend towards me.
Am I a good man?
You're a great man,
Okay.
But not a good friend.
but you've not behaved nicely.
And did your mother?
You did
And did
not.
your mother love me?
Yeah.
Okay.
They used to talk.
All right.
Even your
He used
mother.
to talk. I mean, because you know Howard. I mean, he's like, you know.
Let's go to Bob, who wants to say hello. Then we got to get into this book. I have a lot
we
of
gotta
questions.
find out some things.
Robin
oh yeah,
Givens'
I
book.
forgot why I was here. I got
Grace-
all heated.
Grace will lead me home. You were in heat. Bob, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Robin, I loved you in Head of the Class years ago.
Yes.
I was wondering what kind of panties the Robins were wearing.
Well, Robin, that was on a high colonic
Well, she's
yesterday.
on a T-enema.
She's on
Did you
enemas.
really
That's
do the
right.
enema?
I did a colonic yesterday.
Yeah.
I've only done it once. It's
This one
uncomfortable.
wasn't uncomfortable at all.
I believe
Oh,
I
really?
gave that enema to you, didn't I?
that colonic.
Yes.
You're into the colonic.
What kind of
right now?
panties are you wearing today? The guys want to know.
Pink lace.
Pink lace.
Like
Always.
thong, G-string, bloomers. What do you got?
Bloomers.
Are they bloomers?
No, they're not
No
bloomers.
way. You wear a thong. You wear a thong.
I wear a thong.
Got a great ass.
Shut up. You know what?
I mean, I see you in movies.
He's so bad.
Unbelievable.
Have you tried that lemonade diet?
Yes, I did that.
Oh, she does them all.
How did you do it? How long did you do it for?
I did it for 3 months.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
I
You
did
wanna-
mine for 3 hours. I was like, I
do you
could
wanna know-
I could drink the lemonade if I could also have a burger.
Are you kidding? Robin Givens can eat. She'll eat a
know,
whole
look at
bag of. What are those bacon things you eat?
Oh, the pork rinds.
Pork rinds.
This is how sweet Howard is. He knew what I like. I like cashews and pork rinds. And you had your guy at the house go, one day he opens up the cabinet, and the whole cabinet is filled with pork rinds.
And she'll eat a whole bag.
What do you want? We eat pork rinds.
I know, but I'm sitting there going, man, she's got the flattest, hardest stomach, and she eats pork rinds. I mean,
pork
no
rinds
one
and
can eat
cashew.
that.
And good pasta, didn't we?
Yes.
I get hungry just looking at you.
What is it, Jeff?
I called Beth on the cell phone. I got her voicemail, and I called the
Can I
apartment.
leave her a message?
I called
No.
the apartment, and nobody picked up.
Why can't she leave a message?
So wait.
What message are we doing?
She's
Let me
gonna say hello,
Beth,
Beth.
I want to
I'm
leave Beth a
Robin.
message, please. Howard.
She probably left me.
You're leaving a message right now. It's going to replay 5 more times.
All right.
Okay. Is it? Tell us. Are we waiting for beep?
Yeah, beep.
No, seriously. You tell me when I'm on. You're a chicken.
I am chicken.
You're such a chicken.
So-
I can't believe it.
Wait,
so wait,
and-
do your
wait, and
girls
you're
like
on,
Beth
Robin.
now?
Yes.
You're on. You can leave it now.
Hey, Beth. Oh no.
You're
I
on.
am not on.
You're
I
on the
don't believe
phone
it.
right
You're
now.
on.
Beth, this is Robin. I'm a friend of Howard's, and you know, I adore him, and we're just such good friends, and I'm sure that we will be friends too. Like, you know, we can get together and have dinner. And I know your agent. I know Penny Ledke, who is your agent, who just says you're the sweetest thing in the world. So we're gonna all go to dinner, right, Howard?
There you go. Yes. Absolutely.
Bye, Beth.
Bye, honey.
Bye, honey. Oh, honey. Robin.
All right, she's off. Yeah, she's off.
She's off the phone now. All right.
Do your
So-
girls like her?
Oh, absolutely.
Not in the beginning.
Well, they actually did. They did
not.
not meet
You're
her in
gonna
the
start
beginning.
to
They did not meet her in the beginning. That we waited a long time before they met her. What are you trying to say?
Howard, I'm just saying in the very, very beginning.
They didn't know her in the beginning.
Okay, so maybe that was another blonde you were telling me about.
Maybe.
Okay, don't get all like it's not a bad
You're still
thing.
in love with me. It's pretty obvious.
I know what you're saying about the Mike Tyson dating thing, though. It's like if somebody comes to you and says, "I met a wonderful, great chick, but there's one thing about her," and you say, "Who is she?" and you go, "Ava Braun."
Right.
No, she's really
Because
nice.
Robin is too intelligent and beautiful to have dated Mike Tyson. It's the one thing I'll never figure out. Her mother will never figure out. And even Robin
But her
can't figure
mother
out.
was involved even, and I was like, "There's something so wrong here."
Well, I think she got you know. Have you read the book at all?
No,
Any chance?
no.
Please read
I
it. Please
will,
get
I
it and read it
will.
because I would love
Yeah.
to know what you think.
Yeah.
And
Did you write it?
we'll talk about it at dinner when we're at dinner.
Yes. Did you write it yourself?
I wrote it myself.
Did you write it on a typewriter or on a
I
computer?
wrote longhand. I mean, I wrote, because I still had those kids that you didn't like very much.
I like
and
your
I would
kids.
I would be at tennis tournaments, with Buddy plays tennis. I mean, on a legal pad. I mean, it took me 2 years. It was a lot. So I start with my grandmother. Because one thing about Howard too, like he's so into therapy, right? And so we enjoy talking about so much. So we talk about family and how you do get into bad situations.
Right.
I was like Robin's therapist.
He really was.
He loves to come out
he
of
really
his
was.
I love
therapist's
chicks.
office
I love
and use whatever he's
He
learned
did. He
that
would
day.
call me up and.
I'm a psychopath. I would pretend to be a therapist after
That's
being
right.
with my therapist.
Yes.
What is it, Ralph? You're on the air with Robin Givens. Her new book is Grace Will Lead Me Home. It's available in stores now. What do you want to say?
You love those broken chicks, don't you?
I do.
Like a wounded bird.
What's broken
That's
about
funny.
her?
You know,
Robin, you're a little messed up. Robin was definitely with the exception of Beth, though. She was, like I told you, she was definitely the hottest chick that you went out with, famous or not famous.
Beth's pretty hot.
I
I've
was
seen
like,
pictures
whoa.
of Beth hot. Beth's hot.
And I remember one time she was at the apartment and she was leaving.
Who is this?
Ralph.
Oh, Ralph. Hey, what's up, Ralph? I didn't
How are
realize it was like Ralph. Oh, my God. Hey, Ralph.
And she was a little feisty. Remember that one time you were walking down the apartment? And said, "Walk in front of
remember?
me?"
Because I wanted Howard to punch you, and he didn't. Because you commented on my.
Ass.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad you said
Ralph
it.
was
Because I'm
out of
dressed
line.
in a nice.
I
And
was.
I was like upset.
Ralph
'cause
thought he
you
was at
didn't-
Scores. Because
and
Ralph
he
I
goes,
talked to
wow,
him.
look at her. And I was like,
And he's
Howard.
so totally
like,
inappropriate.
Robin's very proud.
I don't. No, I'm not. But
No,
walk in
you were
front of
right.
me.
You were
walk in
right.
front of me so I could check out your ass.
Yeah,
and
he
I
goes-
waited for Howard to say.
I did say. I
You
said to
did, you
Ralph,
did,
"You're
you
out of
did.
line. Get out of here."
Right.
And I kicked him out of the apartment. He thought he was at
We
Scores.
were walking down the hall. He was trying to be funny.
And he thought Robin was like a stripper.
And Ralph always took you out.
Yes.
Didn't he? You would always got with Ralph,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
You guys were always, when I was like with the kids, and I knew you guys were, because you were just starting to go out there, like
That's
really,
right.
like leave the house and.
That's right.
Don't feel bad, Robin. He's blown me off too since he's met Beth. So.
Really?
Yeah, Ralph doesn't hear from him anymore.
Honest,
Yeah,
Ralph.
I've blown off everyone.
Yeah.
Ralph, honest.
Yeah, honestly, he's like that. Like he said, he gets all into Beth.
So are you hanging out at the apartment and stuff?
Yeah, I just sit at the apartment and wait for him.
No, but seriously.
No, I don't see him anymore.
No, really.
I don't see anyone.
Well, I mean, that's not going to be good, Howard.
No, it's not healthy.
It's just. No,
I need to see you.
seriously. You need to.
You're right. I do need to see you.
No, seriously.
I haven't seen Ralph in 3 years.
I didn't
Honestly.
go over his house and do work. He'd never see me.
Yeah, he does come over once a week to do work, but that's it.
So I've got to come over and like what?
You have to work it.
You have to get a job.
What do I do?
Come on over and show Ralph your ass.
Can you
Not
vacuum?
funny.
That's right. It was
I
wrong.
mean, really, it was not funny.
inappropriate.
Ralph, I cannot believe you remember that. I
He
remember
was,
that
he was
so
in love
well.
with you. He still talks about you. He goes, "Oh, Robin Givens."
And then I was doing the show then. Remember, I was doing the talk show, and you used to say, "Hey, I actually have a girl that has a job."
I
used to say that to me.
I used to visit you at the talk show.
You used to visit me at the talk show.
Yeah, I would come over and give you moral support.
You would cause quite a stir.
Yes, I would.
She was a fun one.
We had fun. We had a good time. We had a really good time.
A lot of good times.
So, Ralph, what do you think? What's your opinion about this? Do you think Howard's wrong for like not calling and saying, "Hey, how you doing? How are the kids?"
I don't think he's wrong, but that's just how he is. Because he would feel weird if Beth did that. So that's his makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like if
It's
you and
not
I
an
were
insult
together
to you.
still, and you were calling guys every minute, I'd be pissed off.
Listen, Robin, listen. He went through about 50 girls, and he doesn't talk to any of them anymore. So it's not like you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure I feel
Not
good
singling-
about
he's not
whatever you just said.
singling you
I'm not sure that makes me feel.
So you're just like
good.
all the others.
Yeah, right. You're just like. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Thank you. All right.
He should be friends with you.
I miss Robin.
We just had such good conversations. We just did everything so much together, and we did nothing together. And he'd edit shows, right? It'd be.
That's right.
And it was.
I'm a genius. Let's go to Mark.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
Hey, man, you're a god. Robin Givens and Angie Everhart.
Oh, my God.
Oh, well. No, it wasn't like that.
Now,
wasn't
wait a
like
second.
That. It wasn't like that at all. We were friends. We were friends.
You were friends?
Yes. We were good
guys
friends.
Yes.
Why are you giving me that look?
Yeah, I know. I'm
We
giving
were
you
good
a look.
friends.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Well,
right.
wait a second. So what you're saying is if we were to ask Robin if she feels the same way that Angie, that you were her best lover,
I was
she
not.
would have to say that.
Did Angie say that?
She did.
When did Angie say that? Really? She's got a new show. I was thinking about you, actually.
She said that on TV.
She said that?
And she said that I was her. Tell her, Rob.
She actually said it here, but it made all kinds of newspapers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So she said it to you in front of you. She was
Yeah,
here
it
with
was
you.
terribly
So do you get
embarrassing.
the feeling like, if she has like an ex-boyfriend that has another show, she would say that to that ex-boyfriend? Like
No. In fact, that's what broke up her last relationship.
Well, she
He
had to
couldn't
stop
deal with
saying
it.
it when she got a guy. 'Cause they didn't want to.
Well, come on, let Robin answer the question.
She finds that hard to believe. Evidently. It wasn't that way.
No, I mean, I just didn't know if she was like,
Yeah. It's no one's
And you're
business.
like,
So tell me about this rape thing. 'Cause you know,
So first of all, I never used that. I mean, first of all, when I was writing too, I never would have thought that anybody would have gathered that. I mean, you wrote your book, so I don't know how people.
Right.
It's hard.
It's
really.
shocking you that it's making so much news?
Well, first of all, I didn't use that word.
why-
I talked
Robin-
about what happened that night.
But
Somebody,
Robin,
I don't know who
why
said
would you
that.
stay with Mike Tyson?
Well, I didn't
You
stay
say
for
in
too
your-
long.
but wait,
I
wait.
didn't stay for too
You
long.
say in your book that he punched you the first time you went out with him,
No, not the first time I went out with him.
but close to.
Not the first time. It
But
wasn't the first
it
time.
But it was
wasn't?
still in a dating situation.
It
when-
was. It
yeah.
was. It was.
And that's what I don't understand. I
I know.
still
Well,
don't-
read the book. Will you read
explain
my?
to me.
Will you read my book? Then?
How am I going to read a book? I mean, how?
I don't know. It's
What happens
complicated.
if Beth sees him reading your?
What if Beth
Yeah,
sees
right?
you
There
read
you
that book?
go.
Beth doesn't care, by the way. She's fine if I call you. It's me. I'm weird. I'm weird that way.
I know you're weird, but you're a good person, and you're too,
Thank you.
You're too good. I know. You're too,
You know how
so,
you were talking earlier about you sometimes have to overcome these feelings you have. This maybe is one you should work on.
Right.
Yeah, it's just. I think it really stinks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is?
I said a bad word.
You came in here today, and now you're having all these feelings. And it's just too much for you. I'm overwhelming you. You just don't realize it. All right. You want to hear about it? You want to hear about how Angie Everhart said I was the best lover? Or you want to talk about your book?
No, I want to talk about. Well, I talk about my book. You can even talk about it when I'm gone because I do. I don't. I want you to read it. I want Robin to read it. I want people to read it.
I have my copy.
But we don't have to talk about it now. But talk about it later.
All right, here you go. I should have known about his violent nature the first time he took me to his apartment. He just picked me up and carried me to 41st Street where he lived. I didn't want to go. I mean, he just picks you up.
Yeah.
That's
read the book. Read it because it's just you have to read it. I mean, things are it's more complicated.
You don't stand for Ralph looking at your
context.
But you don't stand for Ralph looking at your ass. How could you stand for this guy being such a fucking maniac?
Taking out of context. You know what we used to always talk about too, which I deal with in my book, is I dedicate my book to fatherless daughters. He used to joke with me like, yeah, I always knew if they didn't have a dad, they were the easiest girls to get. You know?
Absolutely.
But really, because I did grow up without my father, and just sort of the
Why do you think we
impact.
went out? I only date girls without a father.
He says, well, yeah. What's the deal with your father?
It's too difficult.
I never knew him. Well, let's go out.
It's too difficult dating girls without father issues.
Yeah, He used to say this to me.
Absolutely.
He would joke. But,
I liked it.
You know, but I think just in terms of self-esteem. Do you deal with self-esteem issues?
Me?
Yeah. I mean, is it a woman thing?
Oh, no.
Is it
Ask Artie. Artie has his self-esteem issues.
Yeah, and really just
Mike Tyson said that your family doesn't like black people. He said they don't like...
How could he assess that situation?
They don't like or respect black people. They want to be white so bad.
I see what he's saying.
They want to talk about black people. You think they were living with the Ku Klux Klan.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever said in my life. That's just ridiculous.
Do you like black people?
I'm black. I like Robin.
You are black?
Yeah, I'm as black.
See, I never even realized.
See, that's the thing. He woke up one day. Oh, she's black.
I like it.
It's ridiculous.
Now, you always told me, in the book, you always told me that you never took a dime from Tyson. But it says here you won $14 million.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's a lie.
What paper are you reading?
I don't know.
Well, that's just ridiculous. No, it's not true.
Really?
Yeah. Really?
No $14 million?
I would.
Well, you should have taken it.
Tell me. Let me tell you.
Now.
Damn right. Why didn't you?
Right.
Somebody should have taken some of the money.
Yeah,
My God, nobody got it.
Isn't that true?
What is it?
Isn't that true?
Angry Black, you're on the air. You're on with Robin Givens. She's just written the explosive new book, Grace Will Lead Me Home. This is a book you must read. Well, it is, because people will now understand. This is a big question that society wants answered.
Hey now, old friend. I got two simple questions. Just two simple questions. Robin, I'm just curious. Did you write in your book about how you worked the rope line of every major black athlete, like in the late 80s and so forth?
Worked the rope line?
I mean, from Michael Jordan until you lucked out with Mike Tyson. And my second question is, did you write a chapter about all the white men that you slept with? Because, I mean, I really don't appreciate that, you're saying Tyson raped you. If he committed a vile act like that against you, then you should have had him locked up. So I'm just curious.
Oh, you are angry.
Yeah, well, I'm not even...
You want her. That's the problem.
No, I don't want her. I've always had this feeling.
Who is that? Are you white or black?
He's black.
I'm black.
Oh. Well, why did you say it like it was a bad thing?
Pardon me? I'm sorry. You broke up. Say again.
I said you said it like it was a bad. You said I'm black.
Well, she finally found a black person she doesn't like. You.
Well, I don't mind that. She's always had the reputation as a gold digger. Now, Howard, I understand you went out.
She said she didn't take any money from Mike Tyson. How much of a gold digger could she be?
I still don't believe that.
What do you think? She's lying?
When they got the divorce, there was, it was written in the papers that she.
So what? It was written in the paper. So what? So what?
Answer my two questions. Talk about.
I'm not going to answer any of your questions.
Black athletes that you went after, Michael Jordan. Who else? There's a litany of guys. Why don't you talk about that instead of just slamming Mike Tyson, who's on his way down?
On his way.
On his way. It's about as down as he could be.
Any lower?
Okay, Mike Tyson. All right, whatever. He's done.
And he did prison time for rape.
Maybe he's not done. It's not.
I just think it's rather disingenuous for you to.
But he did prison time for rape.
He did time for rape. Yes, that was what he did. He did time for that. I'm talking about her.
She was a gold digger.
You're saying.
Well, how is she a gold digger if she didn't take any money from him?
She did take.
How do you know?
How he's angry black, and he says she did take money.
He's angry black?
He's angry black.
You know this person?
I know angry black, yeah.
Oh.
I know him well.
Oh, okay.
He's on the show a lot. He calls in all the time. Frosty, you're on the air in Long Island. You're on with Robin Givens. The book is called Grace Will Lead Me Home. And I think
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
I got a quick question for Robin, but let me just say first that this broad is so in love with you, man. And Robin, I just want to know who bangs you better, Tyson or Stern?
Oh, that's outrageous. That's outrageous.
You know him too?
Come on.
No, I don't know Frosty.
Does he know? Does he know? Do you know Frosty?
I don't.
And you're over there like blushing. You're like such a guy.
Well, come on. I mean, that's embarrassing. And it was obviously me. And I didn't even say that went on with us. We were friends.
You did not say that.
That's right.
So they're jumping to conclusions.
That's right.
Yeah.
She's a good girl. She waits for marriage. Yes.
I got a couple questions.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
When you guys were friends, were
Right.
you guys exclusively friends?
I mean, she was my only friend in the world?
Well, I'm using the friend.
No, I had other
term
friends.
quote in quotes.
Well, I mean, kind
Were
of,
you guys dating
yeah.
other people at the same time?
I don't think so.
How about
I don't
you,
think
Rob?
we were. No.
Hey, Howard.
And you never said, like, how'd you guys actually first get started?
What?
What do you mean get started?
Well, you.
As
I thought
friends?
this was going to be
At one
so
point you
easy,
were-
Robin.
At one point you were
Robin, I thought I was
strangers,
going
and
to
at some
come here
point you
today. I
became
said,
intimate
"Oh,
with
this
each
is
other."
good. These are my friends. This is going to be so easy." I've had Angry Black call me whatever and a rope
Oh, you
of.
can't
I'm like,
get upset by the phone callers.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
even.
I didn't put them
that's-
up to it.
That's just. Don't even.
I didn't.
consider that.
Why you?
Ignore all of that.
Do you think
hey,
this
it's
is
9:30.
Do you
Is
think
this
this
show? How long do you go on
Do
here?
you think this is going badly?
No, I don't think it's going badly.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
actually
Is that
having a good
offensive
visit.
to ask how you guys started dating?
Oh, we met when I did the show, right?
Well, yeah, right.
And then, but how did you progress to an actual date?
Did we actually? How do we?
I don't even remember. I don't remember how we.
I think we see the reason, right?
Hey, what's going on?
What is it, Fafa?
Oh, no bad news, luckily, Robin.
Oh, good. I'm going to lie down on this couch.
Lay down. You might need to pass.
You won't be the first.
You want some berries?
Oh, my God. This is harder than I thought it was going to be.
Wow.
This is not hard.
No, it's
She looks like she's on the shrinks couch.
Yeah, no, this is good, Howard.
I think Robin has to go, although I can't figure out why.
Somebody's roping
What,
her.
is this going badly?
Taking her out of here.
Like I said, she has to go, and I go, why? They go, oh, she's gonna book signing and an appearance. I go, when's the appearance? They're like later on today.
Where are you signing books?
She didn't even want to promote the book signing.
Why?
Because they're afraid that the guy that the angry black man guy is going to show up and
Oh,
you know things
stop
like
it.
that.
She's
and,
fine.
And people say ridiculous things.
My audience buys books. That's
No,
the
are
bottom
you
line.
kidding me? Yeah. I'm
Why
so
are there
glad.
white
No, I don't
things
know.
at-
I don't know.
Robin, why are there white things at the bottom of your shoes?
Oh, you
Because
said
they're
the
not
labels on.
mine.
Oh.
They're
Are you
not-
giving them
know,
back?
you know how like stylists come over and get you dressed,
Right.
and then they give you the things to wear for
Those
today.
are hot shoes.
And then
Yeah,
I
they
guess
are.
they take them off your feet and they give them back to where they belong. What are you doing checking out my
smelling
toes?
her feet?
No, I was looking at the label. I want to see like if lost.
Smelling her feet.
If lost, return to 9 West.
You're a great
So-
woman. You are. And I do wish you luck with this book.
Yeah, I mean, you remember when I wanted to do this, and
and
now I've done it. I mean, it's actually an and to actually write it.
Robin was
so
going
please
through.
read it,
I
Robin.
really have to know where do we go in this book? Where do we?
Well, I
and
start with my grandmother because kind of what we like about therapy, and you are who you are based on
So
the
you're trying to
the
figure out
situation
who you
that
are and how you got to be.
exactly. So I think it's more than what people think. I mean, I'm interested to see what you think.
All right. Well, I'm going to read it.
And then to the time that Howard closed the door on me and my son.
Is that in there?
That's how
Oh
it.
my God!
That's how it ends.
You're outrageous.
Was it snowing?
Yeah.
It was snowing out,
Yeah.
and no food.
Exactly.
You know what?
So
I'm
that's
leaving.
the ending of the book.
Now I'm leaving. That's a terrible thing to say. Buddy's in therapy now, looking for me, his father.
Daddy!
Daddy! I was so good with that kid. Believe me, he was a wonderful
movies,
kid.
Get out.
Yeah.
So please take every one of my movies.
All right, so we'll have.
I'm gonna read.
Well, we have to all eat. Yeah.
I'm going to read the book.
Please read the book.
It's
Seriously,
true.
Robin,
You used to
read it.
hang out with Robin Quivers because
Yeah.
we all hung out.
We all hung out. We watched movies. We watched.
Was it weird
remember
for
the
you,
show?
Robin? Was it weird for you when you came over my
She was shocked
apartment
at first.
and Robin Givens was sitting there?
Well, yeah, that
At
was
first,
shocking.
I remember
You
her
had
face.
You had a Tupperware or something. It was like Tupperware.
Yeah, it
She's
was
even
like-
getting back her Tupperware.
Yeah, right. Remember that? But we'd all go to movies together. We'd
Yes.
go. We'd
We had a good time.
We had a good time.
We had a good time.
So we should. Have
Good
dinner.
times ended.
It's over.
It's over.
Go slam the door.
Wow.
But read it and tell me what you think, okay?
I'm going to read it. And
That's me and Buddy. On the other side of that lock. Now we need a lock.
we need a lock on that.
All right.
Gary,
okay,
we
I'm
done?
gonna go.
No, wait.
I think we're done.
Let me give you a plug.
That's me trying to.
Robin trying to get out.
Howard.
Trying to get back in.
Howard. Yeah.
It's very
It's
awkward.
cold out here.
We're starving.
Let me just say.
I'll get rid of the kids. He told me. He said, "What?" He said, "You know, kid," and he was serious. Kids survive with less. Let a nanny take care of them.
I hope you were joking.
I needed caring for too. I'm very needy.
I hope you were joking.
I don't like when people just go home. You stay with me. Don't you leave me. You know I need attention.
Okay, stop it.
Well, I needed attention, and you didn't want to give it.
Such attention.
What a mess.
He needs attention.
No, I mean, she'd leave, and I'd go.
You know, I hate to think of what a mess you are.
She'd go home to her kids, and I was like, what? What about me?
I'm more important than those kids.
Yeah.
What have those kids ever done? I'm the
king of all media. Yeah.
I knew it.
All right, so you have to
Lead me.
plug the book, really.
Okay.
All right, even with me gone.
Robin's
Do I leave
book,
now?
Grace Will Lead Me Home, is
Yeah.
available in stores now. I'm going to
Yeah,
take a
it is.
break so I can say proper goodbye.
Yes. Because it will be a goodbye.
And give
You'll
me
never,
a big kiss back.
Never hear from him
Joking.
again.
Yeah, because this is it.
Can I tell you
I
something?
know this is it, no matter what, Robin.
Can I tell you something? I don't think Beth will mind me saying because it's a little bit romantic. You know, I still have pork rinds in my cabinet too. In case. All right, we will be back right after these words.
Robin.
Hey.
Very,
Hey.
a lot of catching up in there.
Yeah, it was a lot of catching up. It was a lot of catching up. It was good. It was good. It was good.
Now, you mentioned
I'm
that
sweating. I think I lost weight.
yeah, you had to lay down at a certain point.
I know I did have to lie down.
Now, you mentioned that it's been a while. You guys haven't really hung out that much.
Yeah.
How has he changed, or how is he different? What's
He's happy. He's like good. He seems the same. I mean, you know, we're such dear friends, and he seems so happy. So it was nice to visit.
Now, what does the future hold for you guys as friends? Is it going to be?
We're gonna eat. That's all we ever did was eat. So we're gonna go back to eating. We'll eat. We'll hang out. And Beth will relax. It'll all be good. It's not even Beth. It's him. It's him.
He shied away, sort of. And
No, he's just like nervous. He's so committed and loyal. He doesn't want to offend anybody. Oh, thank you. I have
like
something
a
on-
typical guy you mentioned.
Yeah, like a, you know, but
Can't
he's, you know, no, not like a typical guy, because I think he cares and he loves her so much that he doesn't, you know, he wants to keep everything very nice. But it can all be nice.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, Robin.
He's not wearing his headphones, so we can.
What should we should put his hand in hot water and see if he pees his pants. He's not wearing his headphones. That's why he's sleeping.
What can we do to him?
If you just wake him up, it'll be funny. The sound will be funny. Wait, should I do that or not?
No, wait. We got to do something.
What'd you say,
What,
Benji?
Benji?
What are you going to do, Benj?
Artie
Discuss
will kill
it with
you.
me
He's
first.
taking off his pants.
What do you talk into that microphone?
Maybe Ben should take his pants off.
What are you going to do? I can't hear you. Wait,
can
wait,
talk,
what?
Benj.
Not actually on him, but I can stick my cock.
Oh, he's up. He's up.
No, he's not.
No, he's up. Oh, he turned.
Oh my goodness. Well, hey, you could have had an air horn, or Benji wanted to stick his cock in your face.
Head on the back of the...
Fellas, you've been out for about 20 minutes.
You all right?
You okay? Sorry, Artie.
Robin Givens isn't here anymore.
Robin Givens left.
Sal ending with a dud as usual.
That air horn.
I didn't mean for you to hit your head, Artie.
I'm sure you thought the whole thing through.
Well, Artie, would you have rather had Benji stick his cock
They
in
were
your
going to
face?
put their cock in front of your face. We had to stop.
I
No,
wouldn't let
I
him do that.
wasn't.
You were.
It was Benji who suggested
someone's
that.
cock.
You passed out during the Robin Givens interview.
hit my head on the corner.
I know. I saw that.
That's bad.
Do you want some ice or something,
I
Artie?
had, you know what? I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that you dated Robin Givens. What can I tell you? I'm sorry. That wasn't professional.
No, we understand. You stayed up to see yourself on Letterman last night.
We know.
I don't know.
But you were out. I mean, you were snoring and
Yeah,
everything.
we've got you snoring and
I was
everything.
snoring?
Yeah.
Every broad I guess I've been with for the last 10 years, but they say this last one said, "Man, I could snore, man."
Well, you weren't loud.
You
Was
were
it really loud?
At one
It
point,
wasn't really loud.
At one point, I thought it was soft and sweet.
Yeah.
At one point, I thought you were
Like a baby gorilla?
Yeah. At one point, I thought you were waking up, but you would turn in your head and snore. Are you,
Yeah, you just
did you
changed
hurt your head?
position.
Did your head hurt?
I fucking, man, you know.
Let me hear that air horn again.
Oh, that's wild.
You know what? That's... Oh, I'll tell you what. That's God. That's God getting me back. One of the worst things I've ever done in my life. I was like 17 years old. One of my best friends, this kid Mike Lawler, passed out at the Jersey Shore at a shitty shore house we had, and he was passed out for hours, and we were trying to figure out a way to fuck with him. and I lit an M80.
Oh my God! See, that's dangerous.
I know. I put an M80 Howard like less than a foot from his ear.
Are you kidding?
You're lucky you didn't go deaf.
Well, you're right. Like at the end of it, like I put so bad, maybe I deserve that. But
like this in Italy, I'm telling you.
That's the most, that is the least sexiest. I mean, I am a 1.5. That is the most monstrous thing to say. I am just gross.
I like that Richard has an air horn ready to fuck with
I was
people.
like, where'd he get an air horn?
Where'd you have that
We
from?
have one in our office. We got a bunch of props back there.
Yeah,
Me
he's
and
got
Sal.
everything to fuck with everyone back
that's
there.
so
He's like the
funny.
doctor of fucking with people.
Thank God this is part of this kind of set. If it was like real, I hit it right here.
Yeah, you really clipped yourself.
I'm not bleeding.
Yeah, at first I
Turn
thought
around.
you had hit the soft part.
Turn
but you
around, I'll
didn't.
tell you.
Seriously, check it.
Turn around.
He's not bleeding, is he?
Let me see.
Letterman covered my bald spot. That's gone now.
No.
Do you want a bag of ice, Artie, or something?
Oh, fuck you.
What, joke ice? Is there such a thing as...
Florida,
exploding ice?
You want a bag of ice that I came in?
You want a bag of urine ice?
Me and Sal peed.
on some
Toilet
urine.
ice.
Yeah, we got some cum ice for you.
Want some frozen cum on your head?
I wish I could be pissed, but that clip is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
All right, let me see that clip one
It
more
is
time
good.
before it hits Howard TV. Let me see that.
Oh,
play it through.
God.
All right. All right.
Sound effect is hilarious.
I didn't do the commercial because Artie is
No, we
once
were
again
too busy with Artie sleeping.
stealing the moment.
Oh, God.
What's the matter? You weren't interested in my romance?
I would. Hey, look, hey, let me tell you, she's hot, man.
Yeah, she is hot.
Good for you.
I missed you, right?
You did.
Sorry, Tim. I'm sorry.
I felt bad when you
Matter
hit your
Italian.
head. I didn't expect you
Well,
to go
listen,
back
you
and
clearly
hit
had mapped out everything that could have happened. You know, like, well, this could be dangerous, but now we figured it out. There's no way he could hurt himself.
We had a schematic of the studio, and we didn't realize that corner
There's
was
no way he
like
can have a
that.
heart attack. I'm a physician. So let me just do this horribly irresponsible.
They crossed the T's and dotted the I's.
What, actually, it is true. When I was 17, I lit an M80 next to my friend's head.
Whoa.
And he, like, yeah, he almost fucking beat the shit out of me.
Oh,
because
so
of
you
that.
had video of that.
We don't. In the 80s, before everything. But, yeah, so I guess maybe I had it coming. But no, see, there's a corner. The set is made of these stupid things that are almost like molding, and the corner is what I hit my head on.
So now they have to. They should.
Yeah, but they're fake balls. But
They
it's-
should round out that corner behind Artie for next time.
Yeah.
For the next air horn
Yeah,
session.
put some foam on the edge of it.
Well, good one.
Sorry.
The prank gods got you back, man. Rich, where does that rank in your, you're a big prankster.
That's
Where-
up there. That was a funny one. What do you mean? That was a good one. Anytime he wakes, high five. Anytime somebody.
Nobody can get through.
Give him a kiss. That'll make it better.
What happened to you saw your head? You gotta stand.
Come on, Thursday kisses. Thursday kisses.
Get away from
Thursday
me.
kisses. Thursday kisses.
We're apologizing.
Thursday
Ronnie
kisses.
has the Thursday grumpies.
The only cure is Thursday kisses.
How about
See, Greg? You see what you do? See how you wind him up? Yeah.
Guys, stop. It's not nice. Stop it. Stop it. You just don't want us to film.
Dude, go.
That's it. We gotta get next one.
I tried to hold him.
Right now you're in high prank mode.
What's wrong with that guy, man?
He's back to his usual shit, you know? Leave my picture alone.
The work of art.
This Ronnie will make out with me.
You gotta ride the camera.
Gross. Oh, man. Hey, Sabian, how do you let shit like this happen? Look at these
Whoa!
That's your ally.
Whoa!
Nice. Real nice. Oh,
yeah!
Face fuck the Ronnie picture.
Face fuck.
Let's face fuck some Ronnie pictures.
Ronnie loves it. Ronnie even loves it. Ronnie even loves it.
He does. Uh-oh, he just went into the wrong. He went into the wrong room.
Oh no, it's Ronnie! Hey, you gotta say your phrase. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Let's fuck some whores. Come on, guys. Fuck this place. Let's fuck some whores. Fuck this place. Fuck some whores.
He's drooling.
Wipe that off, man. Wipe that off.
Honey, how can you
Wipe what off? Wipe what
that
off? Okay, I'll get a napkin. I will.
Wipe it off. Fucking Richard lost his mind.
clean Ronnie's chin?
Little pig cocksucker. Get that off of me.
You're tickling me. Cut it out.
Get it off my goatee.
Come on. Get it, pal. All better, Ronnie?
Yeah.
See, Ronnie?
Much better.
No problem. Just stay here. He's under the desk. He's gonna hit fucking Scott with the horn. Okay. Richard's under the desk. Shh. Don't make it so obvious.
Yeah.
Scott,
I can't. I gotta get it connected.
Are you being unfairly blamed, Scott?
No.
This thing crapped out on me.
What the hell happened?
Oh man.
Oh, it's empty.
Oh, it's technical mishap. That's part of the prank thing.
I got kicked in the side. Yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It did.
That was a big loss. That was a tough loss.
I got a kick to the ribs.
That was the funniest part of the whole thing. Him getting kicked and the thing didn't even go off.
Scott kicked him like a fucking dog.
I couldn't get away. I was under his desk.
You went too early. I think you should have let him sit down.
I'm exactly on time.
No, you're not. You're late.
I'm exactly on time.
What's up, Norm?
Man.
How are you?
Good, man. How's it going?
Oh, sweet, man.
You're a little late, man.
Well, you're walking backwards with a camera. You're one to talk.
What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. Just relaxing with Brian here. My lover and best friend.
What's up, man?
Hey, man.
Brian's my lover and best friend.
That's what you're going to be talking about today?
Yeah, don't you want to talk to him?
Well, why were you late today, man?
I'm not late.
Howard says you're
What
late.
time you got?
8:45.
What?
I think you're booked for 8:30.
8:30? All time is relative, as Einstein said.
All right, well, tell it to Howard.
Norm Macdonald is ready to go. He is here. He is formerly from Saturday Night Live. He has done sitcom television. He is a stand-up comic. He has also done films.
Movies, yes. He's working on the latest Adam Sandler film, I think.
That is correct. He is in production on the latest Adam Sandler film. Norm Macdonald. Look at him. He also banged Elle McPherson. We should mention that in his credits. I was giving out all your credits.
Hey, man.
What's up, Norm?
Hey, Norm. How you doing, man? Hey. That's
Swine
right.
flu. What the?
What do you think about the swine flu? You mentioned swine flu. We just fist bumped, obviously, because
What?
you're not...
I can't hear you, man. My cans. Something wrong with my cans.
You can?
The volume.
Hemorrhoids? Oh, you mean the headphones?
Yeah,
I thought
man.
you said there was
Aren't you
something wrong
on
with your
radio?
can.
No, there's nothing wrong with my cans. What am I, Mamie Van Doren?
Can I hold on a second. Can I quickly get someone in here to help out Mr. McDonald?
The volume might be right there. You see volume control?
Well, wait. Let's get a professional like Scott the engineer in here.
Hey, man. Hey, Robin, what's up? I couldn't see you in your glass booth.
Baba Booey, please. Can he hear now? Norm, can you hear?
Yeah.
All right, good. Are you a regular now on the show?
Yeah, listen,
Thank God.
man.
Yeah.
I was, I don't know what's wrong with my manager or agent.
No. Yes.
But I'm doing Caroline's, this goddamn nightclub, right?
Hey, you're chewing gum. Spit out your gum.
That's not gum.
What is it? Oh! What is that? What was that?
I don't know. You said to spit it out.
Oh, that
It's
was the
not
gross
gum.
one. Oh, you fucker.
But listen.
Get over here and pick that up.
You told me to.
I thought you were chewing gum.
I'm not chewing gum.
Norm just hocked yellow loogie. What's the yellow loogie?
Who knows these days?
Could be swine flu.
Smoking.
Norm, I'm not
Do you
touching that.
smoke?
That's
Well, I don't
disgusting.
want
That
you to
looks like
touch
it
it. I don't
looks like
even
you
know
have
why
an
you
illness.
wanted it in the first place. But listen,
Artie, right there.
I'll get it.
Get another tissue and pick
Thanks,
it up.
Artie. Artie's a man's man.
Artie, throw it
I'm
down
Norm's
the toilet.
Baba Booey. I'll get it.
Oh, Artie, careful.
Careful.
Now, if you all go down,
Disgusting.
I'll
All right,
be
we
the
got it.
only one left.
Take the garbage out of here. Quickly.
Wait, hold on.
He's going to take a picture of it.
What was that came out
What
of
is
your
wrong
mouth?
with you guys?
You just spit up yellow stuff.
I don't know. My doctor says I'm more virus than
little.
host. No, but listen.
Norm's actually a great host.
Are you ill?
No, I'm fine.
You're really
Listen,
okay?
I'm doing Caroline's, right?
Great. Wait, Artie's hair's starting to fall out since he touched that tissue.
It was
at his own
flowing.
hair.
It was flowing out well
Now
before.
you need a hazmat suit to go in.
Norm, first of all, it's
Norm,
good
you're
to
playing
see-
Caroline.
Norm, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about the swine flu.
Yeah.
Are you nervous about that? When you hear these warnings, do you take precautions or you don't even care?
I am worried about it at first, and then I remember, when I was a young boy, I remember AIDS came out.
Right.
And they said, everybody's going to get AIDS. It doesn't matter if you're gay or straight.
I remember that.
You're going to get AIDS. So
Right.
then I thought, I got AIDS because I was with a lot of ladies back then when I was a kid.
Do you used to get checked?
Huh? I got checked one time because and I thought for sure I got AIDS on account of, they said in Time magazine at the time, I remember because it was like 1980, they said by the year 1990, every dude will have AIDS. It doesn't matter if you're gay or straight.
It was true, and then the whole thing kind of just
Went away.
That's it, yeah.
Turns out you had to be gay.
You had to be gay.
Right. And fuck without contraception.
Or do needles.
Right, so you're not worried
This is
about
the way I feel, right?
Right.
AIDS is cured. Like,
Right.
let's say they said, hey, we found out what cures lung cancer. Don't get fucked in the ass and don't do needles.
For you, it's cured.
It's cured, right?
You're never going to get it.
Yeah.
You're not fucking in the ass.
Yeah.
Your fucking in the ass days are over.
Oh, what?
All right? That's it. I remember back in the wild 80s. How are you
Listen,
doing?
man, so Caroline's, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
They get all mad at me. They go, hey, man, like, because I always want to do press, right? So I go, well, I'm doing Stern and I'm doing Letterman.
That's good enough.
Yeah, good Lord. They go, well, you got to do this AM New York. I go, what the hell is that? It's one of them free newspapers they hand out in the street.
That's crazy. Mo Howard used to take calls from 16-year-olds in order to do publicity for the Three Stooges.
He was addressing high school.
We've become more sophisticated. I got to figure, Caroline seats how many people? I don't know, a couple of hundred?
Oh, yeah,
Between
300.
Letterman show and this show, you should be able to dig up enough bodies to go in there and do the thing.
I think it sells itself.
When are you doing Letterman?
Today.
Today's the big day. And
So isn't Letterman like that blankets the country when
Oh,
you do
he
a
was great on
Letterman
Letterman.
bit?
I talked to Bob Euchre, by the way.
Oh, did you? Did he see that?
Yeah,
Was he mad?
Whatever.
Was he really?
Was he?
What do you mean?
Last time I went on Letterman, I told a story about Bob Euchre.
Yeah.
And what did he say? Does he not remember it?
He said, no.
Was it a bad story?
The story is, all right.
Don't tell the story.
Don't like.
He doesn't
I don't
really
care.
know that
Bob Euchre's 90. I don't care if he's mad. I love Bob Euchre.
No, he wouldn't know it from this show.
How do you know Bob Euchre?
Well, that's part of the
Yeah,
story.
that's part of the story.
Norm did a commercial with him for light beer.
Okay.
So it was when we were doing the Norm show. So he invited Norm out to spring training in Phoenix, Arizona. and said, "Look, man, come the fuck out to Arizona, man." You know, he's a guy you hear on the TV.
Yeah, Bob Uecker.
Right, but he's so filthy when he talks. Every other word is fuck. It's unbelievable.
Right.
And he's one of the funniest guys I've ever met.
Right.
So Norm says to me, "Hey, man, let's go hang out with Uecker," because he knows I'm a big fan, which was nice. So we go to Arizona. And it's the funniest 24-hour period I've ever spent. We played a round of golf with Bob Uecker, and he let us sit in the booth to listen to him announce a Brewer-Cub game. Okay?
Right.
Now, he had a cough button. You know, if you're going to cough, you hit the cough button and you're not on the air.
Sure.
So, from what I remember... Norm may not remember this because he's friends with Bob Uecker. But anyway, Uecker would be announcing the baseball game.
Right.
And like a fucking jazz musician. It was unbelievable. If he saw a really hot chick in the crowd, he would hit the cough button and say something filthy about her, then go right back to announcing the game. It was like magic. So
unbelievable. You think that's a high-risk thing to be doing. That's like walking the high wire.
He would say, he would say shit like this. He'd go, here's the 2-2 pitch to Sosa. Ground ball to shortstop. Look at the fucking tits on that whore. Over to first base, 2 down.
And he'd hit the button that quickly.
Yeah, and
so you must have been out of your mind, entertained. And now when you listen to him, you're wondering, like, during the spaces, what he's saying.
Howard, that's the story I told on Letterman. I cleaned it up.
Right.
And he started using like old guy words for the chicks. Like he'd go, fly ball to center field. God, I'd like to get with that trollop. That's the 3rd out. So the other thing he did, let me tell the one other thing he did, because this is amazing.
Yeah.
He sees John Fogerty.
No, that was what I was going to say.
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Let me tell that.
Yeah. All right, go ahead,
Norm.
So he sees John Fogerty, you know, from Creedence Clearwater Revival. So he's like, "Hey, man, that fucker's a rock singer." He goes, "But he can get out of the sand trap like nobody's fucking business. I played in a charity tournament with him." So we're like, yeah, we know who John Fogerty is. And he goes, at the 7th inning stretch, I'll have the fucker come up and sing for you.
Fogerty's there with his kid, by the way. He's a big Cub fan. He's here with his 8-year-old son, John Fogerty.
Right. So we're like, no, you don't have to do that.
Right, don't get John Fogerty to sing.
Leave him alone. It's all right. We don't want him singing in front of us.
So then he gets mad at us. He goes, "Do you even know who fucking John Fogerty is?" So we go, yeah, he did Creedence Clearwater Revival. He goes, "Yeah, he did all that fucking shit." But anyway.
So what happened? Did Uecker actually call you after Artie was on Letterman?
I was in Arizona, so I said, "I'll go to spring training." Forgetting that I saw Artie do it. It was really funny sometimes you do things on TV and you forget that it's a human being you're talking about. That's grand.
I don't think it was
Well, you know what it is? Uecker has a clean-cut image. He's one of these guys that broadcasts for a network.
Did I get him fired? I don't think I did.
No, but he probably doesn't want it out there that he's busy, talking about broads.
The other thing he did was he was on Mr. Belvedere.
Right. Yeah.
And he found out that 4 years into the show, he found out that the actor who played Mr. Belvedere might be a homosexual.
Right.
I asked him a question because Fred Wolf told me there was a rumor that Mr. Belvedere, the actor, during a read-through, sat on his own balls.
Right.
At a read-through. And I didn't know if it was a myth or not,
Yeah.
So Uecker, he doesn't listen too much. Oh, boy. I said to him, "Is it true, Bob, that I heard this thing about Mr. Belvedere that he was at a read-through?" And then he goes, "Oh, yeah, he was a huge fucking fag."
I said, "I remember you from Mr. Belvedere." And he goes, "That guy was fucking riding up the Hershey Highway."
Nice fucking guy, though.
And then we golf with him, Howard. We're golfing with him. And again, it's a guy you see on TV.
Right.
And like there's 2 women in front of us with 2 guys.
Right.
And he's like, "What the fuck are these guys doing?" And he starts screaming. He goes, "Start moving. What is that, a gang fuck up there?"
So he's a fun guy.
He's the funniest guy I've ever met in my life.
How do you become friends with a guy like Uecker? You'd think the two
of
you guys
don't
would
become friends.
But I just think you two guys would have no reason to get together. Here you are, this irreverent comic.
We did a Miller Lite commercial.
That started the friendship.
But anyways, I was in Arizona a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks, a month ago, whatever, for spring training, and I went up to the booth, and he goes, "Man," what about that fucking Artie Klein?
Artie Klein.
So then he goes, he really does not like Artie Klein anymore. And he
doesn't know Artie
Good,
Klein.
fuck Artie Klein.
Yeah, Artie Klein's an asshole.
Yeah.
Right.
He goes, the funniest thing is, he goes, "That cocksucker must be running a little short of material."
He's doing Bob Uecker private lines.
Yeah, listen, tell Bob I'm sorry.
No.
But he really was one of the funniest human beings I've ever met in my life.
How old a guy is he?
Man, he looks good. He has two artificial knees he just got in.
He was a catcher, so he's
right.
So I go, how are the knees? He goes, fucking great, man. I can still give a fucking blowjob.
What?
I shouldn't be saying any of this.
Yeah, Jesus, Norm, you're doing the same thing.
I know.
The man's got grandkids.
I know.
He's giving blowjobs?
I said it clean on Letterman.
What the hell does that mean? He's giving a blowjob.
Well, he's clearly not.
He told us a story. What with the story?
Remember when he brought us back to the hotel?
Yeah,
and we were going in, and there was a bar, and he said, man, that bar looks like it's got some good cock in it. And we were kind of confused. We thought.
I think he was trying. I think. That's true.
Wow, he's
apparently
wild.
Norm can't remember any of the insulting things I remember.
But I remember why. I found out why he said it because I asked Bob Costas. I said that seems very strange, and he said that athletes use that term for women, for pussy.
No,
Yeah,
I think what happened was
because they're so masculine.
That's crazy.
Because they're so masculine that they can do that. You know what I'm saying?
He thought like they're comfortable in their sexuality.
Yeah.
But I think what was going on was he was being like extra filthy.
Right.
I think he thought we were two like younger comedians, and he was trying to like maybe.
You think he was trying to impress you in some way,
yeah.
like talk the language of the young comics?
Maybe
kids?
there might have been a little bit of that.
Yeah.
But I mean, because every other word was fucking. It was so funny. He told us some of the most amazing stories about old baseball guys.
Right.
That what did he played a
Billy
trick?
Martin.
He played
the bag's on you.
He played a trick on Don Drysdale. This old pitcher.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know Don Drysdale.
Everybody knows Don
Yeah, you know what?
Drysdale.
as a matter of fact, I can't even tell that story.
Tell that story,
don't
no.
tell
It,
it.
it involves Frank Sinatra and a kidnapping. He goes, but no, I don't know. All right.
That's fun stuff.
Yeah, he was the best. I loved him. I'm sorry he doesn't like me anymore.
Well, Artie Klein, he doesn't.
Yeah, he likes. Artie Lang, the comedian, he likes.
I'm sure he'll appreciate Norm's. There's a lot of cock in that bar. Me and Norm could not stop doing. To this day, when we call each other, we have to do Bob Uecker for 20 minutes.
It's so great. That's great that he even got to see the appearance and hate you. That's wonderful.
I'm glad someone told him about it.
Did you see Mel Gibson's wife?
Yeah.
The one he's divorcing.
Yeah.
Robin.
I just read this in the Inquirer. It's saying that he's been paying her $1 million. What is it? A month. To keep her mouth shut, that they were separated because he was afraid the Catholic Church would excommunicate him if he found out he was getting a divorce. Like it was that, he's a real religious freak. So he started giving her $1 million a month. He's already paid her $130 million. This is not even about the divorce, just to keep quiet.
Oh.
What a payday this broad's getting.
Well,
Isn't that great?
hey, he's the one with the problem.
Is
Don't
he
blame
allowed
her.
is he allowed to get divorced?
Well, that's what he's trying to do.
What he's trying to get.
Yeah, he's paying her off to try to figure out. He's buying time to figure out how to do it without getting excommunicated.
But apparently she got upset. That was the thing you can't understand. She got upset because he had a girlfriend
moving in with him,
and they were doing it in the house.
Hey, Mark, you're on the air. You're here with the great Norm Macdonald. Tonight through Sunday at Caroline's on Broadway in Manhattan. For tickets, go to carolines.com. I got to see Norm the last time. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, thanks for coming. That was nice.
That was great. We had a great time.
Every time he comes here, I'm leaving town.
Well,
what?
Because you're up to something you ain't sharing with us.
Robin's got a good travel agent.
Robin goes, for some reason, Robin's been going down to Florida like
I'm
every
not
weekend.
going to Florida this weekend.
What are you doing?
I'm going to California.
What are you doing there?
I told you my nephew's birthday.
Contracting swine flu.
Are you nervous because you are living in California? Are you swine flu out there? What is it? People are afraid of Mexicans? And
yes.
They've always been afraid of Mexicans.
I mean, yeah, right. Are you extra afraid of Mexicans now?
Norm, did you ever hear, the guy Daniel Carver we have on the show, the Ku Klux Klan guy? Did you ever hear what he said about Mexicans?
That's terrible.
He said someday the Mexicans are going to outnumber the humans.
Do you, how are you avoiding Mexican people?
I see a lot of guys with masks on the airplane.
It's not a good look,
Is that right? People are wearing masks on the airplane?
Oh, yeah. I have no idea why.
Oh, what are you doing over there? What's going on?
I did that as a joke.
Okay.
When me and Norm were rehearsing, we had to rehearse the film Dirty Work. I don't know why, but we did. And so I just met him, and I play like his best friend. So we're in the Four Seasons in Toronto. And the chick in the movie is doing her dialogue with Norm, and she's got to be charmed by him and everything. Right. And Saget is walking us all through the scenes.
He's the director.
Right, and we're walking through, and Norm and the girl are trying to have charming conversation. And right in the middle of the girl saying, "You're cute," Norm Hoxalugi and spits it on the wall of the Four Seasons Hotel, like banquet room, and the thing starts dripping down. The girl was mortified.
You know,
It's cultural.
Do you?
I'm Canadian.
You have anger in you, don't you?
Anger?
I mean,
no.
That's an angry thing to do.
Oh, no. It's just an expectorant.
Yeah. There was a girl who had some sort of... Do you know about this girl? She's mad at you. She was on the Greg Fitzsimmons show. Did you hear anything about this?
I know Greg Fitzsimmons.
Yeah, Greg does a show for us, and Greg was interviewing some girl, and she was going off.
I know who it is.
What's the girl's name?
You know, me and Norm have worked with her before. That's why he's going to laugh when I say the name. Laura Keitlinger. Hates your guts.
Did you know she hates you?
No.
Oh, my God. Do you want to hear the clip? Sure. All right. Wait, hold on. Wait, I was going to take a phone call for you, but I got to play this for you.
I think I know her. She's a writer?
She's a stand-up.
Yeah, stand-up and a writer.
Where is that clip? I don't even know.
Gary Page 2, first column in yellow.
When Dirty Work came out, Comedy Central had a show called Canned Ham. It promoted movies, and me and Norm did it.
Oh, she hosted.
And she was the host. And
You like her, right?
But she seemed fine.
You have no problem with her.
She was on SNL, too.
Listen to the comment on this, if you will.
By the way, wait, can I interrupt your old friend, Norm Macdonald? Did you guys write together on...
He's not a friend of mine.
Roseanne, right? Well, I was just using it loosely.
Now, you had a reaction
not
just
a
now to
friend
Norm
at all.
Macdonald. Not a friend, not a fan.
You worked with him, though.
At Saturday Night Live.
Roseanne.
No, I missed him at Roseanne. Well, I came in, and he was supposed to be the my guide through SNL, and it turned out that he is a shit stirrer.
He's just busy pissing in a bucket in front of people.
Well, no, he loves to pit people against each other. He used to find articles where somebody said one thing, and then he'd stand in the doorway and laugh. He'd find an article where Janine said something about Adam, and just create all this havoc. So it's funny that you said that, because he's probably one of the few people I really don't like. Yeah. Norm is someone who really sticks out. Well, to you. Because it was such a kind of a vulnerable time, being because it was the first time I'd ever done live TV and stuff, and he really, and for all of us, really kind of made it difficult.
Wow. I've never heard that about. Everyone loves Norm Macdonald.
I barely remember Laura from the show, except for her hit characters, obviously.
I don't even know who she is.
But
she's very talented.
She makes Morweena Banks look like Gilda Radner. But no. But I do remember that specific thing she's talking about, because Janine used to go to the press and badmouth the show.
Janine Garofalo.
Janine Garofalo used to badmouth the show. Shows on the press. So I go, hey, Adam, what the fuck is this? Janine saying your shit and stuff like that.
And what's wrong
with creating conflict?
I think you probably upset you. I mean, here you are a cast member.
I don't think that's me creating conflict.
That's Janine creating conflict.
Also, Adam was a friend of yours.
And Adam was my friend.
Right.
Listen, I didn't hang around with the ladies on the show, for God's sake, in the first place.
You didn't? What were you going to get off them?
Yeah, I mean,
but isn't it weird?
They're alleged comedy, although I like Tina Fey,
You had a look of surprise on your face, even when this woman said, well, Norm was supposed to be my guide through Saturday Night Live.
Guide?
Did anyone inform you that you were her guide?
No.
There was no such mentoring program at Saturday Night Live, was it?
No, she came in directly after me, so I wouldn't be her
mentor?
Yeah, I'm not going to guide any lady through comedy. That would take me, first of all, I'd have to figure out how a lady could do comedy. And then I'd have to...
Wow.
There was no
Jerry Lewis.
There was no Big Brother mentoring program in place that Lauren put in place so that you could mentor a lot of the young ladies.
That's nonsense.
That's crazy.
You weren't buddied up with her?
Isn't it funny?
What?
You weren't buddied up with her?
No,
isn't it funny? I find Norm to be a very a great, pleasant man. And really, isn't it funny?
And usually, worried about, how people feel about him and whether he's offended anybody.
Really, Robin?
Yeah. No, I remember that one thing because because Sandler was my buddy. And
that was sort of a famous thing, too, and there were other people who were way pissed off at that.
Yeah.
Well, you make a very good point. You're saying, wait a second, Janine Garofalo goes around bad-mouthing the cast.
Yeah.
And I'm the one creating conflict.
Yeah, by reading the newspaper.
First of all, that's a Janine Garofalo move. She's someone who will say, studio movies are bullshit, and it's hacky and stupid. I'm above that, and then be in every shit studio movie,
right?
And insult Uma Thurman for being in them as well.
So you're working on a new Adam Sandler movie, right?
No,
you're not.
I thought you were in the new
I'm in
one.
it. Yeah, I thought I'm working.
Oh, you're not doing any work.
No, that is I'm working.
It's not work?
No, yeah, we're going to. I thought you meant. I'm sorry, I can misconfuse.
No,
yeah,
you are
going to doing a Sandler movie.
Yeah. Now, what is this going to be? I hope that they use you properly.
Listen, I did Billy Madison 15 years ago. I did so well, they're asking me back. You ever heard that one?
What is the movie going to be?
You ever hear that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you going to play? Where are you doing
That's what
this?
those old dudes say.
When
you ever
did
hear
you-
that one? You're too young. It's generation.
You know all the old ones. You know the new ones and the old ones. Do you?
That's what Jack Warden played our father in Dirty Work.
Right.
And he was the greatest. You know?
What about when Trailer Howard said his friend was in the, remember? Trailer Howard was my friend, worked with you.
Oh, yeah. And you're right. The chick in the movie tried to relate to Jack Warden. And said, my friend was a co-writer on a movie you did. And she named the movie. It's like the 180th movie he's done. He's like, I don't know who he is. I don't know what you're talking about. And one time, Saget gave him acting notes, which was the most embarrassing. There's a scene. Jack Warden is in bed. He's playing our father, and he's doing everything perfect.
Right.
And Saget gives him, he goes, I have just a couple of notes, Jack. And me and Norm look at each other. Like, Norm wanted to strangle Saget. So he whispers something in Warden's ear, and Warden's being very polite. Yeah. And then Saget walks away.
This was the movie that should have come out.
Right. So they're about to yell action, and Norm said to Mr. Warden, he said, Jackie, are you okay? And he goes, yeah, I'm fine. I just want to concentrate. I don't want to forget my notes. But every time Jack Warden would tell us something, he would start with a story like, you ever hear this when a guy comes up to you, hey, he would punch you in the face.
He was an old school guy.
He goes, remember these guys? Hey,
Norma, you were when he first came into the Dirty Work, I was sitting there with the producer and Saget or whatever, and he would come in like the fourth day of the show, you know, and he came in and he was like, hey, how you guys doing? You know, he goes, hey, listen, I'm excited to meet this Norm Macdonald kid. And I was sitting there, it was very embarrassing.
Right.
He goes, I'm very excited to meet this kid. I'm a big fan of his, you know. When's he going to? So it's really humiliating, you know. I had to say who I was, you know. He goes, when's he going to come around? When am I going to meet him? I got you, you fucker. I got you, you motherfucker. Hey.
See what I'm doing?
Yeah, he got me in a head.
When Don Rickles showed up, he went up to Saget. Like, this is 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And Don Rickles is Don Rickles. He's all that energy, the nicest guy. He goes up to Saget in front of everybody and says, Bob, listen, I was talking to Martin Scorsese. I said, Marty, Bob Saget's directing a film. The man grabbed his chest. He said, what are you doing directing a movie? Go back to the video show. A cat shit his pants. Get a fucking check. You're a Jew. What are you doing in Toronto?
That's great.
Jack Warden, when I worked with him on the Norm Show with Artie, he played our father.
Again, he was always our father.
Yeah.
You like this guy?
I get like three guys.
Tommy Smothers played our father.
Oh, that's right.
Right. Jack Warden played on something.
Jack Warden played another guy. So he'd by this time lost his memory, and at one point he played the man in the glass booth, you know, and he could do it for an hour and a half.
Right.
So you know, but he'd always forget his lines, and it was driving him crazy, you know.
Right.
And the director, these fucking television directors are the worst, you know, whatever. They're
terrible people.
Not the terrible, just talentless. And they go over, they go over to him and they go, Jack, you're doing fine. He goes, don't bullshit me, dude. Oh, you fucking bullshit me. But he couldn't remember, you know.
Yeah.
So we had this scene, and then I'd have to remember everything just in case he remembered the one scene, you know.
Yeah, there's pressure on you. Yeah,
so
imagine you don't remember.
I don't remember anything anyway, so I'd have to make sure I remembered. So I remember the scene was we're watching a hockey game, you know, and Jack Warden's supposed to go. He's playing an old tough guy, you know, and he goes. So his first line is, "No, hockey is not the same as it used to be. You know, it's the helmets, you know. When I was a kid, they were tough, you know." So that was his opening line, you know. So we start the scene, he looks at me, just blank in his eyes. I know he doesn't remember anything. But he's a good enough actor, he thinks he can fake it, you know.
Right.
So he looks at me, he goes, just nothing. Then he goes, Nami. Nami, Nami, Nami. And then he's looking at me, he's trying to press it. He goes, Nami, I tell you, Nami. Now it's hockey, Nami. Hockey. He goes, it's different nowadays, Nami. It's all different with the hockey. Nami, it's different. The helmets, Nami, the helmets, you know.
It was a disaster.
5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Don't bullshit me, kid. You don't fucking bullshit me.
So you strike me, Norm, from what I'm getting from this conversation, you are a man's man. Do you actually believe that women can't be funny? I'm being serious. Are you kind of more in the school that guys are funny comics, just somehow women can't make that transition?
Well, I don't know about you, but when I was in fucking school and shit like that, I'd be in high school, and you could hear peals of laughter, and you'd run over there, and there'd be a big group of people laughing and laughing. Who'd you see in the middle? Abroad.
Surely there must be some woman. Tina Fey, you find
Tina
funny.
Fey, I find funny. Roseanne, I find incredible funny.
She's funny, yeah.
But Roseanne in a very masculine.
She's very manly.
What I mean, one of her best jokes was like, people say I'm too masculine. I say, suck my cock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good.
But there's actresses like Madeline Kahn and people like that.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about stand-up comedians. It's hard
What
to
about
find.
even Laurie Metcalf?
Laurie Metcalf is fantastic.
Unbelievable.
There we go. All right,
actress.
so you're finding a few that you like. Yeah.
Fantastic comic actresses.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Fantastic comic actresses.
Stand-up comedy is a different kind of thing for some reasons.
Yeah.
Why do you think it is that guys are only funny in that? What is it? What is the secret? Is it the penis? I mean, what is it? All right, forget it. We're not going to get any answers today.
No, I know the answer.
What is the answer?
Artie?
I mean, I just think that it's a man's world. You know, I don't.
Is that the answer? Now?
Yeah,
Can that be the answer? It's a man's world.
I don't know. Maybe they make each other laugh. I don't know.
They
Girls
do. They
yes.
do. Chicks have stories where they make each other laugh, and they're the worst stories on the planet.
I mean, I think in a way, like since the best comedy is honesty,
right?
Women are obviously way more dishonest than men. You know, they do. Whenever you hear women talk, it's all that they hate each other's guts, but they pretend to like each other.
It's so true. You're right.
Yeah.
And abroad is.
You know, I think you're hitting into something.
Yeah,
You're right. They're phonies.
Right.
I see
Women
that.
hate each other's guts?
It's so true. You know what? I know women. They behind each other's backs, they'll come up to you and tell you horrible things. And
That's when they're funny.
And then you see them in the room together, and they love each other. You should see. It's phony.
And they have the stories they tell you is like if you're out on a date with a chick, you got to sit through like. They always have a crazy friend. My friend Nancy is the crazy.
When you meet her, you'll be laughing.
You're gonna laugh.
Right.
She gets on a table after 5 Long Island iced teas.
Right.
And dances.
And she's not funny.
Right. And, you know, and they think you're boring if you don't want to go dancing with them.
Right.
And you're like, well, you're boring because you got to be in a place where the fucking sound is so loud you can't say anything. You know?
Well, I have to say something.
I think maybe it's the caliber of the women you're with.
Can I say
No, they're all hot
something?
chicks.
Can I say something? I saw Sarah Silverman in concert. She was extremely funny.
Sarah's very
funny.
Yeah, Sarah's very funny.
She's funny like a guy, though, right?
Well,
all of a sudden you're finding women funny.
Well, no, I'm saying if you read any article about Sarah, it's like she's a guy's, guy kind of.
One of my favorite jokes by her. One of my favorite jokes by her. She said years ago. I think this is Sarah's joke. I blew a Mexican last week, and I've had the shits for 3 days. I mean, that's a joke a guy would come up with.
But she wrote it.
I understand.
Yes, but she talks.
Norm's wrong. I understand.
But she talks in a man's voice. She doesn't talk in a woman's. She's not captured a woman's voice.
All right, whatever you say.
Robin,
right?
He's an expert. See, Norm Macdonald.
I will say this.
man,
I'll
what's
say this
wrong with
about Norm.
friends?
Norm is one of the best friends I've ever had, though.
Oh, thank you, Artie.
No, he really is. I mean, like I could hang out. I could hang out with Norm, and
Because you don't have a vagina.
Well, and talk and laugh, and I mean, I don't think he's such a loner. You know, I mean, I think.
No, he likes guys.
Yeah, but I think he just enjoys funny people who like hanging out and talking.
Norm,
women
there's
don't
so
fall
much
into that
more to
category.
learn, but I have to move on.
There's very few friends. I would be your friend, but you're, some.
You never call me.
I'm
you
Howard's
don't ever want to
friend.
hang out
I know,
with me.
you're Howard's
you
friend.
could be his friend, and he's a great friend.
I would be a good friend to you. Just don't bother me.
He just won't answer you.
Yeah. See Norm Macdonald tonight.
Is that your
this
way of saying
yeah,
beat it?
Well, beat it. We just did an hour and a
Scram?
half, pal.
That was no hour and a half.
Yeah,
What
hour
more
and
do
a half.
you
That
want?
was a fucking hour and a half.
That was
Yeah,
a full
That was a
concert.
fucking hour and a half.
You dumb fuck.
You were here so
Fucking
long, people don't want
bags
to see
on
you
you.
Caroline
Norm,
tonight.
after a
Bags
while,
on you. Listen,
we get tired.
this is what we do, man. We create a show called The Bags on You.
Right.
And then Bob Uecker comes out at the start and goes, hey, man, remember that fucker from Saved on the Bell?
Yeah. And we get
He
him.
played the fucking guy anyways. He's going to fucking come, and he thinks he's coming for a goddamn audition, but meanwhile, we're going to fucking rape him.
See Norm Macdonald tonight through Sunday. Caroline's on Broadway, Manhattan. For tickets, go to carolines.com. I love you, Norm, and I love when
you.
you're here, and we'll be back right after these words. Norm Macdonald.
Right off the bat, you kind of freaked Howard out with that, hocking up that loogie.
Well, he thought I had gum. He said, get
You didn't
that
have
out.
anything in your mouth?
I guess I had brown hot virus.
And what'd you do? You threw it at him? Or you threw it in his direction?
No, I didn't throw it in his direction. You're misrepresenting everything. I tossed it because I realized it was hot with virus.
Could have given yourself a sickness.
Brian is a germophobic.
Definitely a germaphobe. Norm, absolutely, you gotta be.
Wow, what do you got?
What do I got?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any disease, unless you consider feline immune deficiency syndrome a disease. All right, pal. Respect. Yeah, I have FIDS. You know what that is?
No.
My cat had it. It's AIDS for cats. It's called FIDS. And the funny thing about it is, it has the same incubation period as AIDS. All right? So it takes you like 9 or 10 years to die, but a fucking cat only lives 9 or 10 years. So really,
so is it really a disease?
If you're going to get immune deficiency syndrome, it's better to be a cat because it really only shaves the last couple of months off your life. But why do you keep sticking a camera in my face?
It's my job.
Hoping I'll say something.
You're saying funny shit. All right, man. So you had a good time today?
It was fantastic, man. I always love being on Howard Stern. He's the best. Love Artie. Love Fred. Love Robin Quivers. Love everybody here.
Why did you date her?
What?
Why did you date her?
Why did I date her? That would require me saying something incredibly politically incorrect.
Go ahead.
I usually don't date shorter women.
I thought you were going to say something else there.
Well, that's your racism bubbling to the surface. My God, I don't know what thoughts go through.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate. And on Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about Benji, how he's got this new girlfriend, and how she's created a new look for him, and how Benji's changing the way he looks. And is Benji Benji anymore? Is he being someone that he's really not? And then somebody called up and said, do you know who the real Benji is? So we're trying to figure out, is Benji changing just to get laid, or is he just evolving?
Benji came in this morning. He's got a necklace. He's got an earring. He's got a horribly dyed beard. He's lost a lot of weight. And I guess it's fair to say he's doing it all for Elisa.
Okay, how many of us here have ever gone through a phase with a girl, except we all, I think, have done it when we were a lot younger, where you changed a little bit for a girl you really liked, and then you look back on it, even when you see pictures of yourself, you go, oh, that was the Amanda phase, which I'm really embarrassed by.
I think every guy goes through that at one point.
But much younger.
Life. Yes, but the thing that I worry about with Benji, and we'll ask him when he gets here, is does Elisa like Benji for who he is, for who she wants him to be? Is she playing him? What do you think's going on here, Gary?
I think he wore her down a little bit. I think that she likes him, but I also think that she's a little enamored by. In other words, I don't know if Benji the accountant could have worn her down as much as Benji the guy from the Howard Stern show, but I think she likes him.
And everybody's commenting how Benji looks better with these changes. He's lost weight, his skin cleared up, whatever else. But I worry that, and Benji's here now, I worry that, Benji, you're changing for this person. Are you changing because she's telling you to change, or is this something that you've always wanted to do?
No. She says I'm not changing because she's telling me to. So
no, really, you've undergone a dramatic change.
Could you ask her to change you to answer questions just directly,
or are you
I'll
doing?
Talk to her about that.
Or are you doing it just to get attention here, which in turn gets attention for her? That's another theory that was floated.
Well, the things I'm changing are clothing, which I think are extremely superficial. You know what I mean? And I enjoy it. I want to look my best, and Elisa's giving me suggestions of what looks best, and I like it. I like looking better, and I think this does. I am losing weight. I think dressing better.
How you losing weight, by the way?
Hot. I've been throwing up and working out.
Are you working out?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
No, I just eat a lot less. I mean, that's a great thing about being fat. When you way overeat, if you just eat normally, you drop tremendous.
How come all fat people don't eat less?
Then they wouldn't be fat.
It's the same. It's same.
No, but Benjamin says like, so I was fat, and then I eat less, and
you
now
know
I'm thin.
why not stop smoking?
Because if Benji was never a fat person, right, and we just saw Benji the way he is now, you'd be like, oh, Benji, you need to lose some weight, and then you need to diet and exercise to get down there. But we've seen him heavy, and now to get down to where he is now, it doesn't require that much.
Do you think if I never met Benji before, I think he was a chunky person, or you think he's regular weight now?
No, I think he's chunky.
Do you?
I mean, it's not regular. It's not svelte. It's
think
skinny for
I
Benji.
probably am, but I mean, I
Well, how much do you weigh? Would you say?
Yeah. I think on my home scale, I'm at 186 now.
And what's the
naked.
lowest? What's the lowest you've ever been since you've worked for us?
Before this time period,
since you've ever worked for us?
Well,
ever.
It's now.
This is it. Even when you got
before,
to me,
but the lowest you saw me before this, I'm pretty sure, was like mid 190s.
But you had dropped the weight before Elisa. You were losing weight before.
I was, yeah.
Benji's like,
but I've lost a lot more.
Benji's like Hollywood skinny. Like right now, he'd be cast as the fat guy in a show.
Right.
Like I wouldn't. I'm too fat to be
That's
the fat guy
Hollywood
in the
fat
show.
then, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And,
Hollywood skinny.
And Gary, you noticed when Benji's age came up today, there was a little bit of a different tune.
I thought for the first time ever in the history of the show, Benji admitted that at times he's lied about his age.
Yeah.
Which you never have before. You never admitted that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I have.
No, you haven't.
Huh?
You said I don't lie about my age.
That's right.
You went to school for 9 years?
Oh, in and out.
All Penn State?
No. Mostly Penn State. I mean, I graduated.
I got to ask you a question. You do have a degree from Penn State, correct?
That's documented.
That's documented.
Yeah.
You graduated.
That's you can find documents.
And what were you doing? You were exploring other avenues of things you may want to do in life? Were you dropping in, dropping out, that kind of thing?
I got kicked out of a college, and
what for?
Underage drinking.
Okay.
And and then I also what else did I do? I worked. I lived in New York for a year, and different things like that.
You know who I know who told me that she was in a bunch of Benji's classes at Penn State, and I have to remember what she remembers about him. Lara Spencer.
Yeah.
She said they were in the same class. What Benji remembers about her was that she took very neat
incredible notes. There was a class I would never go to, and she just had everything written down in incredible, beautiful handwriting.
But she brought it up
once a semester, I would just copy all her notebooks.
She brought it up to me. She goes, I think Benji was in a couple of my classes, so I got to explore that a little more.
Yeah.
But the thing with you, Benji, is even with your relationship now, again, based on your track record, it's hard to figure out what's real and what's not real. Like, I want to be happy for you in this relationship, but I can't tell if it's being put on or not.
What's going on?
No, I'm saying it's so obvious what's going on. Here's the reality of it. You're looking at a guy who's drastically changing how he looks to sleep with a chick, which, by the way...
Wow, I'm not putting... stunning that a guy would do that.
No, I'm not putting it down. But I mean, this is what's happening. He's either not having sex with her or he just started having sex with her, but he's still in that phase where he can't be himself. I mean, he's got the Don Johnson beard, he's got the fake diamond stud, and you got this jewelry which looks like it cost $10,000 around your neck, but I'm sure it's fake. And it's like, I mean, that's what a dude does when he's trying to get laid. So I think that's
what
the story.
Everything you guys are wearing beyond functionality, beyond survival, that's what it is. It's to look a certain way. It's
I can promise you there's nothing I have on right now that my wife approves of.
All right, but I mean...
Ditto.
Yeah, but you're the opposite. You don't give a shit if you get laid anymore.
I've had her look, she goes, whatever.
But it seems that, I mean, yes, before you came in, Gary was saying all of us have gone through a phase at one time in our lives where to impress a girl, we'll do whatever, and then you look back on it and say, oh, what was I thinking? You're apartment hunting now. I mean, you're talking about marriage, or Howard was talking about marriage, but it seems, and you're in that great honeymoon phase, I'm guessing, in the relationship where really, you're enjoying each other's company 24/7.
Definitely, yeah. That's definitely like a honeymoon phase.
So do you worry about what's coming next, or are you just enjoying the moment?
I worry about what's coming next only because so many relationships don't work out. But there's nothing that indicates to me that this wouldn't work out. So that's the only reason.
And what about when Howard brought up the fact that when Elisa was in here, she said she wasn't instantly attracted to you, and Lisa G and Robin both said, yes, instantly whether you're attracted to someone.
I've always sensed that's not true about girls, that they're not. That a lot of girls, they might have the guys that they are instantly attracted to, but there's also guys that win them over. I think that's more true for women than men.
I think it's easier for a woman to be won over by a man, but I think it's still fairly uncommon. I think women. I think there's a handful of stories which are a lot like lottery winners, where the guy, like Al Roker is one of them, and Richard Nixon's one of them. But for the most part, it just doesn't work.
Obviously, you never go to the movies.
Exactly.
Also, the Benji that she said she wasn't attracted to doesn't exist anymore. I mean, that was 3 Benjis ago. Benji is slowly turning into a Benji that she's attracted to.
I just think of like, all joking around, that girl that you brought to the Christmas party last year. We goofed on her a lot, but you really seemed to like her.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like she was the one, but you're like, no, we're together. We're very serious. We're like into it. And then
Tracy?
And then she literally disappeared.
2 years ago. Yeah, we broke up.
I mean, but she disappeared sort of like nobody even knew.
What, she hasn't been heard from since? What are you saying, Gar?
No, I was saying, like, he used to talk about her a lot. He never came in and said, like, I don't remember knowing that he broke up with her. It just sort of faded away.
Yeah.
Chris, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, good morning, guys. I just, Gary and Jason and John, I want to ask you a legitimate, serious question. Who is the real Benji?
I think
because listen, all of this stuff is shtick. It's all shtick. If anybody knows who Benji really is, that's the $64,000 question, because he's full of shit constantly.
Okay, I think that I'm in the best position to say who the real Benji is, because
Right.
I think I spent a lot of time talking to Benji before Benji molded his character. When he first got to intern with us, he and I would talk a lot. Benji is a really bright guy.
Thank you.
Benji's got a huge heart. Really, for real, not like a bullshit guy. All the interns love Benji because he talks to them all the time, and he doesn't do it for that. He's not doing it for any other reason than he's just a super friendly guy. I think there was a period of time where he had aspirations of becoming a comedian and a writer, which he is a writer now. But past that, relationship-wise, I've never been able to really figure out what he's all about. When I first met him, he didn't seem that interested in relationships. He seemed more interested in getting ahead on the show.
If I found out that this wasn't real and just like a PR stunt that Elise is doing through Benji, I'd believe it. And if I found out it was real and they're in love, I'd believe it too.
Right.
I really, honestly can't tell. I don't think anybody can. So that's why I say I'm happy for you, Benji, if things are going well, or if you're succeeding at putting everybody on. Either way, it's a win, I guess.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, obviously I'm Scott the engineer and you're not. So on Tuesday's wrap-up show, a subject came up about the behind-the-scenes show about Ronnie's block party, which I am a part of. Now, I thought they didn't treat me fairly. They were bashing and bashing for most of the show. You should check it out and see. But I had a conversation with the executive producer, Doug Goodstein, and here's how it went.
I do want to start off with the Scott the engineer stuff because that's what Howard started with. And Scott continues to be upset. But, Gary, what I learned in poking around a little bit is this shouldn't even have boiled over to on the air. I mean, I think I see Doug over there. I believe that Scott talked with Doug about this in confidence and kind of wanted to keep his objections to the show quiet, yet they were all over the place yesterday.
Well, yeah, Scott clearly was feeling bad and wanted people to know.
Doug, what happened?
He pulled me aside yesterday. He said, close the door. And I said, okay. And he gave me that sad puppy eye look, and I immediately had a grin on my face because I knew I've been through this before.
Well, let's stop there for. Have you been through this before with him?
Yeah, well, not necessarily with something. Yeah, he always has confidential conversations, and he vents a lot, and he trusts me. He could trust me for sure. But in this case, he said, listen, I really got to talk to you about something that's bothering me. I'm not fucking around. I'm really upset about the way the show was. I was portrayed on the behind-the-scenes show. I said, okay, go ahead, vent. He told me everything that was bothering him, and I said, okay, all right, Scott. I don't agree with you at all. I'll be on the record.
So when he says
and
to
then
you,
and at the end, he said, he goes, I said, let me go tell the news. This is great. And he goes, no, seriously, let's just keep this between us. Let's not let it leave the room. And that's it. Let's just end it.
This was yesterday morning.
Yesterday, before the wrap-up show.
Okay.
And I didn't even know about the wrap-up show. I was probably on the subway going back. And they're like, oh, Scott was talking about what an ass you are and how you threw him under the bus and how you made him look like an idiot. And I'm like, the same Scott that less than an hour ago told me he didn't want this to come out at all and wanted to keep it confidential.
So did Scott want to keep it confidential, or do you think he wanted to let everybody know?
I don't know. I don't know which Scott this is. Here's the two faces of Scott.
Well, Scott now joining us again on the wrap-up show. Scott, Doug is saying that
two faces of Scott.
Well, you told me.
Look who's talking, Mr.
I know,
Five-Face.
Mr. Trader. Say it, Trader. Scott, you told me one thing, and you did the complete opposite less than an hour later.
Well, it came up on the air, so I
well, no, it didn't come up. You brought it up.
How did it come up on the air?
It came up on the wrap-up show, and you said, you said, I got to tell you, I'm really hurt at the way it was portrayed. Nobody said, hey, Scott, what's the deal with the show? You brought it up.
I did?
Yeah.
I kept my word.
Yesterday in here, we were talking about you sort of being the butt of the joke.
Right.
And then
And
you
then I said
for
I was-
example, and then you
Right.
went into this whole tirade about Doug and how all the Howard
Right.
TV people being assholes and how they portrayed you unfairly with the block party.
That's correct. I did bring it up on the air about the show, and it was unfair, I thought.
So Doug, but Doug raises a fair point. Like, if you told Doug
Well,
you
I
want
didn't
to
know it
keep
was
it in
going to come up on
confidence.
the air that I was...
You brought it up.
No, I mean...
You did.
I brought it up for an example, so...
Okay, but you brought it up.
He was tricked into it.
Yes.
guys.
You
I was
trick
tricked.
yourself. You trick yourself.
Boy, you look weird.
Like an Oompa Loompa.
So it was an example. I wasn't happy with the show, and I expressed myself.
And I was very sincere with you, and I kept my word. I didn't say a word to anyone.
Okay, I didn't say you did.
Okay.
I wasn't,
No, I think
But
Doug's saying you did. Doug's saying you guys agreed to keep it in confidence, and you sort of threw him under the bus.
But wait, how do you throw Doug under the bus?
Because they said they weren't going to talk about it, and then he got on.
Benji, we asked Scott who is he mad at, and the first person he said was Doug Goodstein.
But it's not throwing Doug under the bus about that
No, I don't
conversation.
think he threw me under the bus.
No.
I think Scott's confusing himself.
Well, how did
And,
you how did you answer it when? So Scott comes to you and says, "I don't like the way it was portrayed." What's your answer?
I pretty much said almost verbatim what Howard said. I said, listen, Scott, we point and shoot the camera, we document everything, then we go and we formulate the story. And every single storyline, every arc of every story, everything interesting led to you. And it wasn't like we went and intentionally said, let's do the slant of the show is to make Scott look like an idiot. It
Well,
just
that's
sort
what
of,
it-
it sort of naturally happens,
Oh,
Scott.
thank you. So I make myself look like an idiot.
No, Scott, it was not. You're not an idiot. It's a goof. People are just having fun.
I know.
It's
I
not,
get
it's
it.
kid
I've been
gloves.
goofed
There's
on
no
like
one's
that.
no one's trying to slam you
I've been
or
goofed on like
disparage
that for a
you.
long time, but I
Right.
just felt that it was just so much. It was just over the top.
Again, Scott, all the tape and the majority of the footage that we had was really heavily leaning
So,
on stuff
you know,
with you involved.
When Shuli goes, well, we did say nice things about you.
Oh, we don't put that in. I'm not just kidding. I'm kidding.
Well,
we did, but listen, Ronnie's in there, and people are goofing on Ronnie like crazy.
No, I know.
There's three of you, okay? So immediately do the division. There's 33.3% of the show is going to be potentially about if we divvied it up equally.
Okay.
Shuli's pretty neutral with this, so that leaves 50-50, you and Ronnie.
But
and
I
again,
got-
of
I
that
got
50-50,
90-10 with
okay,
me and
well,
Ronnie.
maybe when you go to the West Coast tour, it will be 89-11.
Yeah. By the way, I heard
You mean Seattle and Portland?
there's a huge tour coming up. Do you know about this? I happened to walk in. So tell me what Seattle,
So
Sacramento,
at the
Portland?
end of January, we got Seattle and Portland, and then
Sacramento.
Then we got Sacramento and San
Diego.
Francisco.
Oh yeah.
So then how can you cry about this if you're benefiting from it?
This is what makes it great, and that's what Howard kept saying. The don't have a script. Go and do exactly what you're doing. This is what makes it work. The deer in the headlights, the unpredictability of it.
That's what I
That's what's
said to
great.
Shuli. Howard said, the last time we talked about this, Howard said, you need a comedy act. You need to have something to go up there. And,
You need to just show up. That's
well,
it.
That was my original thought to Shuli. It was like, I just want to go and do improv, and whatever comes up, comes up. If it's stupid, it's stupid.
Yeah, and again,
Doug, hold on.
I don't want to be. I don't want to have the same show.
Hold it. What do you mean by doing improv?
Well, just whatever happens.
I could tell you.
No,
Yeah,
I want to
like-
hear it from Scott. though.
Yeah, actually, I do
Yeah,
too.
you want to set me up.
Exactly. Well, you're already
So-
set up. You said it. What do you mean by doing improv? You show up at the theater and
Not
what?
improv the way you think of improv, but just
spontaneous act. You know,
go with the flow and whatever people we have interaction with the audience.
He likes to read crowds. This guy.
But seriously, you don't have.
I spent a long time reading crowds when I was a DJ.
Well, Scott, someone in the back was saying what you really want to do is no work. Like just show up and enjoy it.
That's absolutely not true.
Okay.
I want to do work. I come up with the suggestions. I came up with the stupid dancing in the beginning. Because I want to feel that I'm participating and I'm getting paid.
But even that became an issue. I heard there was one show where you didn't want to dance because you had friends there and you didn't want to be mocked.
Well, I did dance.
His
but
wife was there.
My wife was there, and
But they didn't want you to dance.
no, not they didn't want me to dance.
Who? Someone didn't want you to dance.
Me.
Right. So saying like, I'm going to go and I'm going to dance, but I don't want to dance in front of these people.
But I did. But I felt uptight in that particular show. But I did. I mean, it was originally, I'll come and I'll play sound effects and I'll goof on Ronnie and whoever's on stage. That was the idea. But I wanted to contribute more because I felt that I wasn't doing enough to, earn my huge paycheck that I get. So I came up with the dance, and I'm always trying to do ideas. And the improv thing was just whatever happens with the audience, or I came up with a dance contest. It may be stupid, but we're trying different things. That's why it's a train wreck.
Well, let's take a step back here, Scott. Yesterday, I wouldn't say appeared, you were genuinely hurt. But before you said you get goofed on all the time, you're used to it. What made the difference here? Like, something obviously lit you up yesterday that was worse than what typically happens.
I watched the Howard TV show, and it was just like, will it end? I mean, will it ever end? It was just like one after another. It was the audience members. It was the cast, the crew. I mean, it was everybody.
You're answering your own questions here. Again, like every story. Okay, you went there with your cell phone. Boom, that's a huge piece of the puzzle. Then they were audio problems.
Well, I can't travel.
That ended up on your shoulders. Then you go out and do this goofy dance. Then there's, the meet and greet that you do. And it's like all about you. There was a lot about you, Scott. That's
I'm not trying to be the center of attention, believe me.
When you said, you were about to say with the phone, you said, I can't travel with what?
With DJ equipment.
Why?
I haven't been a DJ in years.
Right.
So I'm not going to bring a whole library. The idea, it's not a music show. There's no music to play, really. If I have a few songs in between, I'm not entertaining people to dance.
Can I tell you something, though? Like, my younger son's DJ.
Well, you bring
right?
a laptop.
He has a laptop with his iTunes library on it, which is just a handful of hits, and this really inexpensive mixer. I think it's under $200. You can scratch and everything like that, and that's it, and you're in business.
I don't need a mixer. People have...
But apparently you do.
Well, people have clubs that have sound systems, and I just plug into it.
You need an output of a computer. That's all you need.
It's the same as my phone. I have
not really.
Whatever music and effects I can put on a computer, I can put on my phone. There's no difference. I have the software in my phone that plays like it was a laptop.
I think people just want to see a mixing board, so it appears that you're doing something.
There is a mixing board.
You just I get you like the fake one that they use at conventions, and you can just pretend.
See what I have a blow up mixing board that I'll use maybe next time.
No, what I was alluding to more was
I think that was a joke that Scott just wrote, by the way.
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of them, but
that's why I'm not a comedian.
But I understand what Doug's saying in terms of, Scott ended up being the focus of a lot of the attention, a lot of the bit, and that's how the show evolved. But what I thought Scott was pissed off at was when he started listing people, like you called out Robin today. You're like, why were you making fun of me? And I think there are certain people when they rag on you. This happens like with Jason. Like if Jason gets on anyone's, all of a sudden it's open season on Jason, whereas if it's Will or someone else, it doesn't necessarily happen. Do you feel that way? Like certain people kind of took the opportunity to take liberties that shouldn't have?
No, it wasn't certain people. It was the continuous flow of people that seemed never to end. I mean, it just seemed like, one after another, after another, after another. And it was like, all right, already, I get the joke. Okay. I get it. It seemed like it was just overboard to me.
Does part of you enjoy that attention?
No. I mean, you don't like getting bashed. But like I said, it's been going on for so long that I'm kind of used to some of it. But, when it's constant, it gets to me somehow.
So if you don't like it, why do you continue to do the block party?
Well, the money is one reason, because it's extra money that always comes in handy. And that's probably one of the main reasons.
Is there any other reason?
I don't think so, and I think it's always tough when you do it for the money only. Because it plays it like.
I mean, we have a good time when we go, which is
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Do you?
Well, I do have a good time. Shuli is the constant jokester over there. He loves playing practical jokes, and he'll never end playing practical jokes. But it's good to hang out with the guys, and we have a good time. And we really haven't gone on the road, so to speak, yet. We're about to do that. We've only driven locally around. So, I mean, I can't wait.
I can't wait for chapter 2 of this story.
I don't think they're going to make it back.
What's that?
I don't think you guys are going to make it back in one piece.
This is going to be like the Oasis Black Crowes tour.
You guys out there in Radioland, you should get your tickets now.
Hey, it's Sal Gavrinelli. Welcome back, everybody.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we discuss how I broke down percentages, 70-40. I think 70% of the people on the show are idiots, like Gary and John Hine. That's about 70% between those two fat asses. Secondly, does John Hine qualify to judge the phone calls that Richard Christie and myself put together? I don't know. I think he's too busy eating cheeseburgers all day at Wendy's and talking about TV shows and fast food. And thirdly, should Richard and I be broken up? Now, to me, that's just blasphemy. Right, Richard? Apparently he's gone already. Enjoy it.
Sal, you went in today, well, first to explain the 40-70, 40-65 thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I'm going to try to.
Please
here.
do. You'll make me sound smarter.
Nah, probably not. When you did the 40-65 thing, you said you thought you were joking. Now,
at the end,
were you joking or were you not joking?
At the end, 40. When she corrected me, I said 40-65. It sounded like I was serious, but I'm pretty sure I was joking. I was joking.
That's tepid at best.
Yeah, but as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned, I was joking in the very end of it.
But you don't know.
Well, because once Howard brings it up, sometimes I don't trust my own judgment anymore.
But Sal, you either know if you were joking or not.
I was joking. I said it off the bat that 40-65, I was definitely joking. 70,
no, you didn't. You said you thought you were joking.
Well, I think I was just trying to,
Do you remember the conversation taking place? Like, was it recently or?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
And do you remember that moment at all?
I remember 40-70, and I remember Rachel Fine fixing 40-70 for me, and I was embarrassed, and then they threw out 40-65. But 40-70 is the real embarrassment.
But what was the breakdown?
40-65 is a lot closer.
Well, what was the breakdown of the numbers, though? That's the other thing I didn't understand.
Okay.
What was 40 and what was 70 or 65 or 60, whatever you're going to call it?
All right, so 40. Let's say 40% of the calls don't get through. And then I said 70% of the calls do make it through. So instead of correcting it, I should have said 70% of the calls do make it through. So technically 30% don't make it through. But I explained 40 in one department, and I explained 70 in another department, and I didn't put the two together, so the math didn't gel. If that makes any sense. It's almost like I had two separate conversations going on, but all at the same time.
So when
you should have said to Howard, I give 110%.
When you're breaking down...
That's a good one.
When you're breaking down the numbers, though, is that what you do in your head? You say, okay, I've got this department, I've got that department?
No. Now, in retrospect, let's say I was talking to you. I said, John, I think 70% of the calls go through. And then, like, a few minutes later, I look at Gary and go, Gary, I think 40% of the calls don't go through. What happened at that moment, even though these are two separate conversations and I changed my mind on percentages, it was all combined as one.
All right, can I give you my opinion?
Yeah.
You know how I bust your balls all the time?
Yeah.
How you're in stockbroker mode?
I'm definitely...
Like, you're in it right now. Like, I think there's 3 words that explain this. I fucked up.
Oh, I did. There's no doubt. I'll tell you where I fucked up is that I didn't, in the middle of the conversation.
No, but after but, you've already gone on too long.
Okay. All right, I'll leave it at that.
You know what I'm saying, John?
I definitely fucked up. I'm not denying that. But the point is that I should have put the two together and fixed it, and I didn't. I fucked up.
It's not that Sal can't. Well, he has trouble admitting that he made a mistake.
No, I did.
But when he does make a mistake, he needs to give a reason for the mistake. He needs to qualify the mistake, and that's where he gets into more trouble.
Yeah, we were listening to that Herman Cain clip last week when he was talking about, was it Libya? Was that the one that fucked him up with the Herman Cain clip where he didn't know where? And John and I were saying it was very Sal-like because he didn't know the answer, so he put it out as a question that he knew the answer to, and he goes, now, Obama's policy on Libya, that's the place in Africa, right? That's the one you're talking about. And I was waiting for the reporter to go, yes, because you do that all the time. When you don't know the answer, you go, oh, we're talking about the Valley Bertinelli from TV, right? That one, right? That's
I think I reach for things to try to make myself sound more intelligent and fix my mistakes.
But you fucked up, but people always make different estimates depending on which perspective they're coming from.
Right. I made 2 estimates, one not getting consents, one getting consents, but unfortunately I put those 2 estimates together and it eququaled 110 instead of 100.
I thought maybe you lost the consent between sentences, so it changed the percentages. That's
I don't know. No. But if you understand how I speak to one person like John and Gary as another, and then I changed my mind, and it worked against me. So, I fucked up. I definitely fucked up. But I know 70 plus 30 is 100. I know what 100% is.
And I'm, like JD, also not one of those people who are qualified to critique your prank calls, apparently.
No, well, Howard said I have a panel of people around me. Gary certainly, most definitely is qualified, and we respect all of his decisions.
But why am I more qualified than John?
Well, why are you more qualified than John is because you're the producer of the show. You're the guy who makes it happen. You're the foundation of the show. You get the show. You know what works. You know what doesn't work. You're the guy behind the scenes. John does too, and I more than respect and value John's opinion. But when Howard said, I have my panel of guys, the thing is that back in the day and before, things are quicker now, and like Scott DePace doesn't come in for the commercial breaks. Rich and I used to come in a lot and give a lot of input, and a lot of input that worked and that Howard respected, that came into fruition on the show. Now, with the prank calls, we used to bring in the prank calls as well and get his opinion. Now we're not there for that. So we feel like, well, if we can't give our opinion, well, then, who is John Hein? How is his opinion really important? Why is it so valid? And it is to a degree.
But why would my opinion or JD's opinion or anybody else's in there, Jason, Benji, what's the difference? Ultimately, we're listeners and we're listening to your call.
And Sal, wouldn't you assume if you gave the call, your opinion would be this is a good call?
Yeah, it would be biased. There's no doubt about it. But I have been in the past. And being there in front of Howard, or with Gary, it's great because Gary will come back, we'll cut this and do this, and I don't like that angle, and this is why it didn't work. We're not getting that anymore from Howard. Yeah. So.
But I came, but I gave you some.
You gave great advice.
I thought you gave you some advice this morning. It's a very weird thing for me to come in because I know when I tell you that a call is not going to fly, you guys can't hide your disappointment, which on some level is a good thing.
Because we're proud of our work.
Well, but it also means you're very conscientious. To be that disappointed by something not working means I got two guys that are unbelievably conscientious. But there are days that it's uncomfortable, and there are days where I'll try to nicely explain why it doesn't work, and probably you more, Richard. You're more, but. Well, what if we do this? What if we do that? I'll go, I just didn't think it worked. And then I feel like I get put in a comfortable spot. But I'm not upset about it. That's just how that's how we have to work.
Who takes it harder, Richard or Sal?
Richard, I think. In a way, I think Richard takes it harder.
Well, it's just I love working here and I love our stuff.
I think you know what the problem is? Sal's already defeated before you show up, just in general in life.
Well, no, I don't think that's the case. I just put it out there. I do my best, and what happens, happens. I don't get really excited when it works, and I try not to get really low when it doesn't.
Well, you do get excited when it works because
I do. Once it's there, I'm excited, but I try, not to get my hopes up really, really high.
Have you stopped doing the thing where when I play Howard's call, you watch his reaction on the monitor?
That's ages ago. That actually helps me not to watch.
Right.
Yeah, big time.
What were you trying to say, Richard?
Oh, I was going to say, I noticed you pacing in front of our office this morning, Gary. Was that because you didn't know whether to tell us that those two calls weren't working?
No, and I wasn't pacing at all. I probably was looking.
Oh, you went back and forth a couple times, and then you came in to talk to us, and it made me think, Gary was worried about telling us.
No. In fact, I think what I did is I had a note about some songs, too, we were going to keep when we were getting rid of it. I think I left it on my desk. So I came to talk to you, and then I went back to get it.
Yeah, because it was so sweet.
I don't get that stressed about it.
I know, but me and Sal even said after you came in, we were like, "Oh, that was sweet." You seemed like you were concerned that we would take it really.
It was very nice. You put it really nicely. Thank you.
Now, Richard, when you were in there, I think you went in to get the Tradio call played or a different call played, and Howard told you, I need to edit you guys, so I'm playing only your best stuff, even though you guys think everything you do is your best stuff. And you said...
But we don't always think that. There's stuff that we haven't turned in, and we just didn't think that was great.
But anything we submit, we think is good. Not the best, but great.
Right. But you said today that you submit stuff that maybe isn't as good because you want to show that you guys are busy and working here. And Howard was like, no, I don't want that. I only want your best stuff. But he said that's the most honest you've ever been about this kind of thing.
Yeah, and, because... We're back in our office, and Howard doesn't always monitor us, and we just want him to know that we're staying busy back there. We're working hard, and some of the best calls take a long time to do, but you wouldn't think that a phony phone call takes a lot of work to do, but sometimes they take a while, and it might seem to him like we're back there jerking each other off or licking our bungholes, which we probably are doing that, but while we're working.
No, we're not.
But kidding aside, we just want him to know that we're busy and we're working and we're trying hard. We love our jobs and we're proud of what we do.
I think we're still spooked by the letter. Remember when we wrote the letter a couple months ago?
Yeah.
Howard said, what the hell are these guys doing in the back, jerking each other off? I got to crack the whip. And
we're so scared of him saying that again.
So we provide material. We want to let him know that we're working, and that's why Richard said if we don't have something every single day, we feel that he thinks we're not working.
This is like I'm right in between Richard and Sal. It's like watching a tennis match. Richard says a little bit, Sal says a little bit, Richard says a little bit. They really are attached at the hip.
Well, a caller broke up that maybe that Howard should break them up to see what happens and switch things up a little bit. And Richard, you shot that right down.
Yeah, I mean, how are you going to do that? We're just going to both be. I mean, for me, I would be heartbroken.
Well, think of it this way: if Lennon and McCartney didn't break up, we'd never have Imagine.
Well, we're no Lennon and McCartney.
On phony phone calls, you are.
Hey, if you broke us up, there might never have been a retarded flu or my turban is dirty.
After the Jerky Boys broke up, they both nosedived.
When you were sort of going off on everybody else and blaming me, JD, other people, when Robin was talking about the calls, you started to go off a little bit on her too today, I thought.
Not as much as I could have. I mean, I could have buried her. But
how?
What? Yeah, and why?
I mean, because like, who is? I mean, she's talking about editing, and I get it. Howard, coming from Howard, come from Gary, and to some degree even you, John. I get it. But her, I mean, like she's talking about edit yourself. There's so many times I want to kick the fucking speaker down when she steps in on Howard. He asks a great question, and she jumps in and she takes the whole fucking interview for a complete loop. That pisses me off. But you don't see me going in and going, Robin, you need to edit yourself here, and you need to edit yourself there. What are you doing? Bah, 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 bah. I mean, like, I get it. I respect where Robin's coming from, but take it down a couple of notches in everything that you do.
Do you feel she's not qualified to
she's
give
more
comments
than
on your stuff?
She's more than qualified, but I'm talking to Howard. She's more than qualified, and I respect where she comes from, but, like, she kept pecking away like a possum that came out of a hole and just started biting at your ass and just didn't stop, and you couldn't shoo it away. She just... Stop it. Just take it easy. I get it, Robin. Listen to Howard. She should listen to Howard just as much as I listen to Howard. We should both shut the fuck up.
Well, let me get an objective opinion here. You heard what Howard told these guys about presenting their best stuff and all that stuff. Do you think the message got through today, or do you think it's going to be more of the same moving
It's
forward?
probably going to be more of the same. I mean, they're both very passionate about what they do, so they see everything they do as a masterpiece. I really actually like the idea of splitting them up. I think competition is the best way to drive people. I think it's worked with Syke and Little Mikey. I think they've produced their best work, kind of fighting at each other.
It's not a competition with Rich and I.
But I think it would be better. I think it might work better if it was a competition.
We work together. We're not McDonald's and Burger King.
But there's no drive for you guys. Like
there's a tremendous amount of drive. We constantly
there's no real incentive other than just to please Howard.
I
think if you guys were
like Richard said, if I was detached from Richard. And I came up with a concept and an idea, and Richard had something that could send it over the top, that element would be gone.
But everything that we do, we complement each other by writing and adding ideas. Why would you not want another idea?
Right. Okay, how's this? Why can't you work on your solo album while still keeping the band together? In other words, you guys do what you do.
We do
You've never
solo
You've never had
projects.
some ideas that you think, hey, I'll go off and do this on my own. Maybe it'll take a different direction. But still keep you and Sal together.
Well, there's songs that a lot of the songs. But even we help each other with lyrics for our song parodies, and it just makes it better.
There was two Bowie songs that came in today. There was two prank calls in the past week, which one was just Richard, one was just myself. But even if it's just ourselves, we help each other. There's nothing wrong with helping each other.
But let's say, Sal, you have a really strong idea in your mind for the Confusion series, and you're working on it, and then Richard gives a comment. Have you ever said, "Now, Richard, I really don't think that works here"?
Yeah, all the time.
All
the time.
Yeah.
Like we're working on a concept right now, and there are a few things like, "Nah, that doesn't work. That does," and we do that all day. We're not like gung ho, like great. Everything you do is great. Everything I do is great. Let's do this together. We're not. We're a constant think tank, and we help each other out, and we constantly work back and forth and throw each other ideas. Some work, some don't.
Dana on Rhode Island, you're on the Wrap Up Show.
Hey, fellas, great show. Enjoying myself here. I just wanted to touch base with Sal and Richard about guys. The Tradio calls are the best things I've ever heard.
Thank you.
You know, especially going back to like the Jungle Bunny and the Golden Shower thing and the drop-in loads. I mean, that stuff is absolutely priceless. But the thing I hope that everybody understands is that you're so concerned about Howard, and you want him to know you're working, and if only a certain percentage of these these calls are getting on the radio, how many calls you guys make? You've got to be doing these things all the time. Maybe they're very, very good calls, but they're not giving you the authorization to play it on the air.
Yeah.
Is that happening to you guys quite a bit?
It's a combination of both. We have great calls that we can't get authorizations from, and then we have calls that we've that we do put on the air that it just apparently just don't hold up. So it's a little bit of everything, I would say.
And then sometimes even like we'll have calls that get rejected, and then we'll just go back. We had a recent one for Thanksgiving that was rejected that we're still trying.
Right.
And Howard gave you a suggestion for that.
Yeah.
And we love that.
And as far as the worst thing about not getting an authorization is if we have a great premise and we don't get the authorization, we'll stay with the premise, but the second call, even the ones you guys might hear and play and like, was never as good as the one that we wanted to put out there.
But nobody heard the first one.
But
so
nobody heard
don't get caught up in that.
Right, but that's what hurts us the most, is like we always love the original one.
Rob in D.C., you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, how's it going? Richard and Sal.
Hey.
I got to tell you,
Hey.
I've listened to this. Hey, guys, I've listened to this so many times, and today I'm going, oh, God, we're talking about this again, but it sounded like Howard figured it out. He said, let's talk about the photography. If I take all of my whole portfolio, it's not really that great, but if I take the best 10 or 20%, it's awesome. I thought you guys had this figured out, man, and you amaze me again. It's almost to the point of being sticky because, like, what don't you get here? I mean, he explained it so well, and you're still holding this, like, it's hurting your feelings. Let it go, guys. Let it go.
But anything you're passionate about, it's hard to let it go. If if you're passionate about something, you want it to be good.
And that's one thing when Richard was in there, you asked for the Tradio call, you asked to hear another call at the end. When you go in there, you don't let anything get in your way because you want your work played, right?
Well, I mean, the thing is, and it's hard because comedy is subjective. Maybe, most people might not like something, but maybe a few people will.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, we talked about a poet in our midst, the great Ronnie Munn. Ronnie wrote a poem about winter, which was read on Howard's show by J.D., and we were lucky enough to hear Ronnie read 2 lines from the poem himself, and of course, everyone had very strong opinions about his poetic license. Here's how that went.
The poet Ronnie, the limo driver, now joining us. Congratulations on that poem, Ron.
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
Well, why were you so... Because you were so insistent on who had to read
I didn't want to read it, dude.
Why?
Because I knew I would... no matter what, I knew I was going to get hammered. Even if it was a perfect poem, like, by any, like, professional poet writer, I still would have got hammered. No matter what. So I'd rather have somebody else read it and stand there and laugh at them reading it. I really wanted Jason to read it.
Why?
Because he imitates me. He likes to imitate me, and he does a good job.
So you wanted someone imitating you to read the
poem.
poem.
Exactly. Jason would have did a good job.
But he would have done
Jason, I mean, if you want to read it right now.
Ronnie, hold on. We already heard it too many times. But Ronnie, you're going to get goofed on regardless, so why not be the one who's reading it? It's your work. It's
I understand that, but I think it's funnier when somebody else reads it.
Will you read a little bit of it?
No. Let Jason read it.
No. Winter is coming. No.
I think I left it somewhere else.
Well, according to Sal, you're not qualified to evaluate comedy anyway.
Yeah, right. Just do the first 2 lines, Ronnie. That's it.
I can't even.
Yes, you can. JD, stop laughing. Turn off JD's mic.
Winter is when there are no leaves on the trees. Winter is when we say goodbye to the birds and the bees.
Keep going.
And that's it, dude. I'm done.
Well, what's the one?
You read the rest, Jay.
Wasn't the next one the Z's line? I like that one.
Let Jason read the rest.
Go, Jay. This is your art,
Jason,
Ronnie.
You're good at it.
This is your art.
No, I don't want to read it. You read it.
See,
I read the first 2.
I thought Fred did a great impression of it.
So did I.
See,
Shut up.
I don't really want to read this.
All right,
we're done. We read it.
But Ronnie,
what I want about it, yeah.
See, something I'm going to call you out on here. I think you still have some of the poems you wrote to when you were younger, to women or.
No, I gave them to them.
You don't have any. You got to have some.
No, I wrote them in, say, like a card or something like that. Like a Valentine's Day card or a birthday card.
What's your process?
Or a take me back card, like, a Gary type thing,
Do you think of the words at the end, like birds and bees, to rhyme? Or are you, like, what's your process?
I try to do that, yeah. I try to make it rhyme.
So you got well, I would hope so. It's a poem, but you got the blank sheet of paper.
Right.
Are you writing the first line right away, or are you coming up with the rhyming one?
I ripped up a lot of stuff. I crossed out a lot of stuff. I ripped up a lot of stuff.
Did you ever repeat anything with a different girl? Like, so you gave something to a girl and it worked, and it worked?
I did.
Seriously?
Yeah, I did.
Because you know it works, right?
What
was the go-to thing?
I just had to alter it a little bit with, like, color and eyes and hair and stuff like that,
So what was the go? It sounds like you have, like, a little bit of a go-to.
A template.
Yeah. For girl stuff, yeah. Not for this. This just came right out of my brain.
Like, what's the go-to template?
I don't. I'm not giving that away because then all these girls will know.
Well, you don't want to give the whole thing away. But what about what about like a couple of the elements? Was there, like you said, the eyes or something? Like, is there one thing in there that you always put in that you knew would sort of resonate?
Eyes,
with
hair, and sun. 3 things.
Eyes. I don't understand.
And eyes, the eyes, the hair, and the sun.
So how pretty the eyes are, how beautiful the hair is, and how it looks when the sun hits it?
Kind of, yeah.
Does it matter which order? Like, would it always be eyes, hair?
No, it doesn't matter the order.
And you can do it with any color eyes?
Yeah.
It works?
Yeah, go start writing, Ben. Do you want me to write one for you?
I would like to, yeah, with green eyes. I need a green-eyed one.
She's got green eyes?
Yeah.
She's got nice boobs,
She got
too,
nice
man.
everything.
And
I saw a picture of her on Twitter. Her profile picture.
She's hot.
Yeah, it looks good.
JD, how did you end up reading Ronnie's poem?
I basically shouted it in the office how bad I wanted to read the poem.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to be a part of it for some reason. I just wanted to read it so bad.
Did it live up to your expectations?
Yes.
Now, was it difficult to read because of the handwriting, or do you type it out, Ronnie? What do you do there?
No, it's like scratched.
No, and we know.
It's on a piece of loose leaf paper.
Chicken scratch.
Actually, when I wrote it in the bathroom, the first couple of lines.
Ugh.
Actually, well, it was quiet. I got to be alone and quiet. I can't have anybody.
What happens if you're not alone and quiet?
I can't have anybody around. I can't have the TV on. The dogs can't be bothering me. So the first couple of lines, I was in the bathroom. Instead of reading the paper.
Did you close the door to go to the bathroom, or you went into the bathroom to write?
I was going to the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm glad I touched
So
that
walk
piece
us
of
through
paper.
this. You go in the bathroom.
I go in the bathroom with a little pad and a pen. And I start trying to think things out, and I start, scribbling me out, trying to get them to rhyme and all that baloney, and I'll scratch things out and then add things in. And
do you end up sitting way beyond you have to go?
No.
Wait a
I don't
second.
do that, dude.
Is that the original piece of paper?
No, it's not.
Oh, thank God.
No, it was on a piece. No.
Pea stains all
How
over
long
it.
does it take you to complete a poem, typically?
I don't know. This one, well, I didn't do it all in one day, of course, because I was doing like little bits at a time. So I started doing it on Friday because I knew I had it. Gary said to have it done for Monday. I didn't have it done Monday. So when I came in Monday morning, Robin had asked me if I had finished it, and I said, no, I'm 90% done, and I finished it on Monday.
Hey, Joe, how are you? Good, how you doing? Nice to see you. You're back. I am back. It's been so long. I had such deja vu coming through the tunnel. Good memories, good warm memories. What a man.
Now he's at the new spot?
Yeah. Gosh, I mean, this is like unbelievable. Good thing you didn't spend anything on the facilities here. It's like sensational, man. Long way from Jersey, baby.
So what are you looking forward to talking to Howard about today?
You know, it's just good to see him. He's a good guy. What you see on the air is that's certainly not the person that he is, because he'll push the buttons. It's going to be ball busting at its very best this morning, and that's what Howard does best. And I'm looking forward to seeing Fred and Robin and Gary, and I love Artie, So, and Howard's always been, I know Howard, oh my gosh, the viewers now, your viewers now, and the listeners now, I've known Howard longer than they've been born. I'm thinking, when I first went on with Howard, when he was on WNBC New York, I was the only guy that would go on with Howard, which remind me to remind him this on the air.
I will.
Okay? No one would go near this wacko from D.C. I was the guy that went on off of Saturday Night Live, and I remember Howard doing dueling Andy Rooney's, and me thinking to myself, hey, who's this guy's got enough coyotes to do this right back at me? And I fell in love with him right then, So it's been a love affair. I just need some advice because I'm like single now, and Howard went through pretty much, what I'm going through. So he's always been a good friend. He's always giving me some good advice. So I'm looking forward to like a therapy session today.
A therapy reunion going on today.
Keep Dr. Phil. Give me Howard Stern. That's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Joe Piscopo's stopping by. He's going through a fucking divorce, too. Second one. We told him not to marry the babysitter. He didn't listen. He says I'm right now. He does.
Oh, he finally realizes.
Yeah, he finally realizes. I could have saved him a lot of aggravation. Haven't seen him in a while. Joe Piscopo.
You know what I want to know?
What?
When he realized.
When he realized I was right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing. That wife was hot.
She was.
He got her best years. Look at you, Joe Piscopo. Wow.
That's great.
Haven't seen you in ages. You're in hiding. No kissing. I've had enough gay stuff
There's
today.
a lot of rumors floating.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Robin.
People are starting to think strange things of me.
How are you, buddy? So good to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
You too, indeed.
I'm sorry to hear the divorce, but I told you.
Yeah.
You did not. You did not.
I could have saved you a lot of money.
You told me to marry her. That's what you said.
Really?
And you know
Beautiful
what? And we have beautiful children, and everything's great. But I said
Everything's great now.
I tell you, I'm okay now, but last week I was in rough shape. I'll tell you. I said, man, you got to give me advice, Howard. I'm out there all alone now, you know. So it's
Oh, yeah, you
usually
need advice.
think about it, Howard,
Did you date
Robin,
yet?
where's Fred? Fred, I see Artie over there.
Fred's
I say,
behind you.
Hi, Fred. No, but it's like, you know, I would always have somebody with me. Am I right?
Right.
How long have I been doing this show? Longer than the medium age of your audience, I said, you know?
You would always have a girl with you.
Always something. So now, no more. No more.
What? Are you off girls completely?
No, that's not that.
Don't
No.
say that, Joe. Let me understand something here.
Please.
I understand that.
You look good, man.
I do, thank you. So do you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, listen, you compliment me, I compliment you. That's how it works.
Oh, good.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead.
By the way, Eddie Murphy still hasn't called you?
thinking back.
Still
Wait a
hasn't
minute.
called you.
You're going to start.
No, I mean, you
You
did
know what
Saturday
I'm
Night Live.
thinking
You
of?
did Saturday Night Live with Eddie Murphy.
Howard, it's why
How
do I
many
feel
years?
so comfortable here? Usually I would have Ajita coming in. Save your thought, please, Howard. I love
Yes,
it.
Rob.
But I would come into like the Lincoln Tunnel, and I'd always be with somebody, and I had total deja vu today coming in, but nothing but warm thoughts. And all you guys do is bust my balls. But you know what? I'm not going to say this to something. I'm coming in going, I'm going to see Howard. And I'm like happy.
You know what I think?
You're like an abused woman.
I was like happy.
The last time we saw you two together was at your New Year's Eve party.
I saw you and Kimberly.
You had a magician.
That guy was wild.
Wasn't he
man.
good?
Oh,
The Mentalist.
But I have to tell you guys what happened.
What
was his name? Like Harvey the Mentalist or something like that?
Yeah.
It was
I
like
don't remember, yeah.
But he goes like this. He goes, and we didn't tell anybody, but Kimberly was pregnant at the time. Kimberly was pregnant at the time. And he goes like this. When he goes, oh, there's somebody who's pregnant with the initials KP. He nailed it. And we didn't say anything. And I didn't say anything to you either. Because we didn't, you want to be supersticious, you want to talk about it.
I never talked to the
He
guy.
got it. He got it.
He was good.
That was scary, that guy.
A lot of good magic.
And he's so good we don't even remember his name. Harvey.
Guy had an ability. and
Where
we don't
is
even,
that guy now?
But let me talk to you about a minute.
Okay.
All right. You married one of the most beautiful women I ever saw.
You sang songs for her. You wrote songs.
Where
for
are my
her.
residuals? I just said all the time. Look at Howard's looking.
Here's your song.
Howard.
What? You really don't want to hear it, do you?
I don't.
Oh, wow.
Really?
No, that's okay.
Kimberly. They say it's so wrong, but it's got to be right.
You don't play this anymore.
Now I'm all alone walking down the street in the night. I said,
when did you know things were going bad?
Well, we can't talk about it. I have my lawyer like in here.
I know because today I think is the day you get your official divorce.
I don't know, something like that. It's like
you got wiped out in your first divorce. I remember you paid a lot of money.
No, actually, Howard, you know what? I think we could talk about it. I'd love, by the way, that woman, the mother.
Yeah, you wish you stayed married to her.
You know what?
Do you?
I want to say
He doesn't wish that.
Well, you got to tell me. There is an adage, and people say you should never leave your first wife. And Joey's mom is a classy, wonderful lady with a lot of character, and I love her dearly. To this day, great. And we see
you
each
still
other.
get along?
Yeah, and we see her. We go see Joey. Joey, my son, is here today. He's like a big off-Broadway actor now. He's a great talent. So she comes over and we hang out, and it's really great. But you know what? It's something that happens in life. Thank God it happened when I wasn't like 75. You know what I mean?
But are you talking to Kimberly now?
We went to the movies. We saw Shrek just the other day with the two kids. We have 3 of the most beautiful children in the world.
So it's amicable.
Yeah, and you know what?
So what went wrong? I mean, what happened? Was the sex bad? Was
I can't talk about it, but I can't talk about it, but
whose fault was it?
You know what?
Joe's.
What are you, it's Howard?
Isn't it true that you always were a coxman and a ladies' man?
Oh, really?
And I mean,
was I?
Yeah, I mean, and you know, it must have been weird. Did Kimberly's father go nuts because he was the guy? He was against you marrying her. She was your babysitter.
Part of the evil forces.
I mean, he was the evil forces you sang about in the song. So now,
see, I don't like. I said to Howard TV, I said I don't need Dr. Phil because I got Howard this morning.
Are you going to be okay financially?
Yeah, you know what? I can't talk about anything. Oh, I can't. I'm not supposed to talk about anything. My lawyer said don't talk about anything.
All right, let me ask you this.
Well, you know what? Joe changed the law with his first marriage because he was the first guy.
I did, but I got every professional athlete really, really pissed at me.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Professional athlete? How many times do you think of my divorce they brought up the name Joe Piscopo?
Did they really?
Oh, fuck yeah. Future earnings.
You see? They said
you ruined it for every man out there.
It was celebrity goodwill, something like that. Celebrity.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, dear.
So you went through tremendous adversity. You married your son Joe's babysitter.
Yeah. Now, can I clarify? Can you say the thought and I'll clarify?
Okay.
Because it's a good story.
Yes.
And I don't think I'll get in trouble. And I know Eric, my lawyer, will come in here screaming.
No, he won't.
No. Okay. So what happened was where I was dating somebody else. Who happened to be, you know David Hasselhoff's wife, who's going through the divorce now. So you know that because I think she was on the show here.
You were dating her?
Yeah, for 2 years, man.
You could have been divorcing her now.
You could have been in a video.
It's Robin, she's such a pain in the ass. But you know what?
But wait a second.
But David's a friend. So listen. So anyway, I was with her, and it was we were very serious. So Kimberly was there, indeed, babysat for Joey, but. It wasn't like she was continuing to baby. He was older, so I just happened to see her a couple of years later, knowing that my son would be comfortable with this woman, and it just happened to work better that way.
But wait a second. I remember you used to wait outside the high school for your Kimberly, and you pick her up.
I never went out the high school.
Yes, you did.
No.
You told me. You picked her up.
No, but it wasn't outside the high school.
No, you'd wait a block away. All right.
Was it junior high?
But Joe.
Stop it.
Joe, wait a second. So, and then, of course, her father was furious. You were an older man.
Right, that's understandable.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Okay. You wish you'd listen to the
Now
father.
he understands everything.
Yeah, right. So,
what I want to say. What I want to say on the Howard Stern show.
Did your father-in-law finally get a hold of you and say, "You motherfucker, I knew this wasn't going to work"?
No, we became best friends.
You did?
Yeah, and to this day, it's amicable and nice, and it's everything is
he
great.
He understands too.
Yeah, it was. I tell you guys, it's
It's
really,
okay.
Yeah.
So,
but
how long did you wait? Now I know you like the ladies. How long did you wait to go out and get laid after you and Kimberly decided to call it quits?
Now that's a great question.
All right,
you bastard. That's a great question.
That's right. How long did you wait, and who did you fuck?
Oh my God!
Take it in any order you want.
Well, I can't. I didn't. I'm still a post-marriage virgin. And
liar. I happen to know. Didn't you bang some blonde already?
Jesus, you know what? What are you talking about?
No, come on.
What?
No, you've had sex.
I can't talk about
yes,
that.
You
but
can.
No, because they'll say you're doing adultery and they'll come back. I mean,
you're not doing adultery.
I don't.
You guys are you're separated, right?
We are. Yes.
You're allowed to have sex once you're separated.
Is that true? Is that the law?
Absolutely, the law.
Counselor.
No, it really is.
Counselor. So this is what it's like. It's like this. I wait. I mean, honestly, because I love you, man, and it is good to see you. But so I wait because I'm Catholic, man. I believe in the sacrament of Christ. Deal with that, Howard. I believe in that when you take that blessed sacrament of marriage. Yeah. No, because I messed up the first time. I didn't want to do it again.
Married twice already.
And I know. So I was really serious about it. Honestly, guys, you know that. Never messed around ever. Never messed around. Had every chance and every opportunity. You know? Okay. Just never did. You know. So then it was like, well, wow. You know, where
you're single now.
But oh my gosh, it was like then I fell in love like that.
Again.
You're in love already.
Yeah.
Boy, you're a mess.
I know.
You're in love already?
Well, yeah.
You have a girlfriend?
Well, it's kind of a friend of sorts.
How'd you meet her?
You know what? It was check this out. This is a great Howard Stern story.
Is she a babysitter for your younger children?
Such a
Oh, really? I mean, that's a good way to meet girls.
You know, that's what you get, man. Where's Fred? I feel bad. I can't. Hello, Fred. It's good to see you, buddy. I haven't seen you in a
Possible
long
that
time.
he
Good to
fall in
see
love
you.
with another
Artie,
babysitter.
the Hoboken's finest. Hey, how you doing? You know, every time I go to freaking Hoboken, I go in there. They're like, Artie lives in that building. I mean, Artie and John Corzine. Artie and John Corzine live in that building. This
we
is
get
what
together
I
a lot, me and Joe.
This is great. Okay.
So.
He never
How
forgets.
old is
I
this
try to
one?
get him off track.
How old is this new broad?
31.
31. Is the problem in your other marriage that you didn't marry a girl young enough?
No.
He should have been sitting outside of an elementary school.
Stop it!
Can I tell you something? When he was going after Kimberly, his new girlfriend was in elementary school.
I'm okay.
Do you believe that? You didn't go young enough. I knew it. You know what? When I saw you New Year's Eve,
always say what they always.
I saw you New Year's Eve, and I knew you were breaking up.
You did?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Kimberly's a beautiful girl. Don't get me wrong. But she'd gotten older. And
she was an adult.
I said to myself, I don't think Joe's still attracted to her the way he used to be.
Right.
You like young girls.
You know what, Howard? And
I'm
look at you
dead
after
serious.
all the busting my chops on your show, and then I see Howard, and I see you with Beth, gorgeous and wonderful and warm, and I turn, and behind Beth's back, Robin, I go like this. He's always busting my chops. I go like this. I go, how old is she? Like that. And he goes 30. I say, get the head out of here. 30 years old.
30
she
years
was
old.
19 for crying out loud at that time.
She's 34.
No, is she 34 now?
Yeah.
Oh, she's 34 now.
Sure, she lies about
well,
her
that's
age,
age appropriate. But they always say, did the age difference between my wife and I break up the marriage? And I say generally because I don't date women over 29. Usually.
I know. But am I right in a way, in a sense that you were very attracted to a young woman?
You married a woman who hadn't grown up yet, hadn't developed into the woman she would be.
No,
and you probably didn't like who she turned out.
No. She's the mother of my children, and nothing. I will treat always with the greatest respect. And she loves you, and she's doing great.
Right.
And
She's
I wish
a beautiful woman.
And I wish her only the best. And it's going to be
great. Does she have a boyfriend?
It's going to be yes.
She does.
Yeah.
And you have a girlfriend already.
Well, no, I'm not.
How
not,
was
not
it banging women? How many women did you bang between now?
How long before?
And the new girlfriend. How many did you get?
You're hooked up, and how many?
So let me tell you what happened. So I wait and I wait, right? And I wait because I really say, I wait, and you think maybe
how
it's
long is wait and wait and wait?
Well,
3 weeks? Be honest.
No, how long did you wait? Probably
the next day.
Did you ever mess around? Allison?
Cheat on Allison?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you never did, right?
Never.
Yeah.
No, that's not me.
And everything's okay now with her.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, we're not married anymore. There are feelings, but we are friendly and we speak to one another.
But you don't talk advice. Don't you love to? This supposed to be advice.
We talk about the kids all the time.
Yeah, well, that you always will.
And look, I love the sacrament and Catholic Church and all that, but I had to get laid.
You had to get out of there.
Yeah, I had to get my ass laid. I love it all. I do. I love it all. What? Let me understand something. So, how many weeks do you wait before you get some really good pussy?
Oh, Howard, why don't you just put it a little more bluntly than that? Oh, my gracious.
Come on, I'm being gross.
Welcome to Satellite.
I know. It's good they didn't spend any money on the studio either. Oh, my God.
Before you start dating, honestly, how long did you wait?
Well, it had to be, it was a while. It was like months and months. And even now, and even to this day, I'm holding myself out until...
months and months, really?
You're not honestly? I was told not to say...
Where are you living? Where's the bachelor pad?
I waited 11 minutes.
Where's the... Did you?
I know.
Did you?
He banged on his lawyer's desk.
I've been married a long time.
But tell me this.
I'm not going to be alone.
Because you know what was so good? What was good that you did? You everything was pretty much cleaned up when you went in, right? When you finished up, everything was cleaned up, and that was very, very smart. But was there a point where you said, "Okay, baby, that's it"? You hugged, you kissed, and then you had some broad in the closet. Is that what you did?
No. It was very complicated that way. I mean,
can you tell me? Can you help me? I'm looking for help. Howard, I know you're 20.
I've never asked this question. Was there an official point at which you are out of the marriage, but the marriage was not over, and you were banging other women?
No, when we were separated.
Now he sounds like me stuttering.
You'd announced a separation.
Yes.
As soon as that announcement was made.
11 minutes later, I called someone.
Did you really?
That's
that
right.
you had your eye on. Hey, and let me tell you what good husbands we were. What good husbands we were.
Yeah, let's hear how great we are.
Did you not? No.
Yeah, let's make up some lies.
Because no one else. Listen.
I sat in my basement for 20 years. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, how great were you?
No, because didn't you clock? There were girls that you... Stop with the sound effects, please. Didn't you clock like women that you met? You said, well, that would be like the one that I remember. I saw her, but I was married and I was with children, and there was no way I was going there. But in your mind, you're going, Oh man, that is like, I mean, just was one was.
It's the curse of having a penis.
Whatever it is,
Right.
you know. I thought it was being Italian, but I don't know.
Were you at the point where you were just jacking off all the time?
No, stop. No,
come on,
stop.
be honest.
No.
You never jerk off.
No, never.
Liar.
I don't have sex. I'm abstinent. I believe in it.
Come on.
I
You
believe
don't
in it.
jerk
And
off?
stop with the sound effect.
Listen, you're not going to be governor of New Jersey. You can tell people you jerk
Yeah,
off.
he was going to be a politician for a while.
No,
honey, you ain't going to be no governor of New Jersey.
That might get me elected. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you not with your past.
You kidding me?
You can't take the babysitter and become governor.
But you have to understand. I know. But
What were you thinking?
No, you have to understand that it's always the children first. I know you feel the same way.
I do.
So to answer your question, this was so funny because it was in Atlantic City, and then this. I mean, magnificent, and I guess I could be frank on this show, but magnificent. I mean, woman what she's doing with freaking me is that. But she's that. You know what? I had to pick up my daughter that day.
Go ahead.
I walked. And I was not with her. I said, she goes, and she came on to me, and I could have done it. Like you said, I was separated, so legally we
so
should have
you
done
were
it.
strong.
You know what I did? I said, look, I had to pick up my daughter, and that is the precedent. There's just
You
no
are some
contest.
father.
No, you're the same way.
You're a good man.
You're the same way, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I would pick up my daughter and then bang some girl afterwards.
I was just thinking of you on that plane coming back from California, hitting on the reporter while your kids were sleeping.
She was hitting on me. I did nothing. She sat down next to me. I told the kids to scram.
But the kids were on the kids
The kids were right there.
No, you can't. Matter of fact, I won't bring any girls around now. The children now. I just
No,
don't,
it's not right
It's too
yet.
early.
It's too early.
way
How
too
old are
early.
your kids?
It's
The little ones.
8, 4, and 2 at my age. But Howard,
Why'd you have a
gorgeous.
2-year-old? What are you doing?
Well, that was
gorgeous.
yeah, not that long
Most
ago.
Brian, you're on the air.
No, and I love it.
What's up, guys? I just, Joe, I ran into you about a week ago at that Anheuser-Busch party in Philly.
Yeah, that was great, man. How you doing?
Good. Howard, he was with a hot blonde. They were canoodling like two.
Canoodling.
Did we look in love? Let me ask you that. Did you see the look of love in her eyes? That's what I should ask.
Definitely should.
Joe still looks good. There's no question.
He's in shape.
You know, he's about what are you about 5'4", Joe?
Yeah.
Is the girl tall? Is that what you're
I might have
saying?
been the only guy that recognized him in the whole place. So you see how far his career has gone down.
Why you attacking?
Who's this guy now?
This is Brian.
Who's
doing
Brian?
material.
I don't know.
he's doing material.
I picked up the phone.
I'm a 20-year fan.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? No, I'm 6'1". Thanks.
He's
But
a
you know
tall
what?
man. Howard, you're on the air. This is
Hey
Howard.
now.
Hey now.
A big fan of Joe, really am. Loved him all the way from Saturday Night Live. 2 questions, 2 quick ones. Joe, are you coming back to comedy? Are you going to be doing anything?
I just got back from Vegas, played the Las Vegas Hilton, and we went in, and by the grace of God, everything worked great. And I don't know how I got here, man. I go out with jazz musicians. So I go out with Vincent Falcone, who worked with Frank Sinatra all those years.
Right.
I put like a sextet on stage, and I do the comedy. Half the show's comedy, but we lay into some of the Frank Sinatra music, and it works out great. Now we're going to resorts down in Atlantic City all of July. We're down there, so we're having a blast. And at the Arts Factory Theater. And
at joepiscopo.com you have now.
And you know what? You can check out where we are. Howard, I go out, and it's amazing. And I work hard. I'm in the blue-collar show business, baby. I don't drive my limo. I don't have a limo take me up in the elevator and then step out into this beautiful studio. Man, I sweat on stage, brother.
You are a road comic.
I am actually. I'm actually in the blue-collar show business, and I sweat on stage. I become the Wayne Newton of comedy, baby. I tell you what, but it's great because the music is great. The comedy is fun. Everybody comes out, and it's so funny because of the internet, because of YouTube and everything. They seem to follow. They know everything. The folks that come into the show, they know absolutely everything about you.
What is it, Vinny? You're on the air. Go ahead. You're on with Joe Piscopo.
Hey, Joe. How are you?
Hi, Vinny. How are you, buddy?
Joe is the nicest guy in show business.
Oh.
Joe, can we talk about your current living arrangements, which I think is fantastic and shows you what a great dad you are?
What is your current living arrangement? That's what I was trying to get
What is
at.
that?
Well, Joe, I just want to make sure he's okay with it. I want to check with him the way you check with Artie.
Yeah. No, you mean with just being with the kids all the time?
Yeah, you know, with the fact where you're living, where you physically live in Jersey right now, how you're not living in a house. You're living in a...
I do.
Where do you live?
I live in a hotel. I live in a hotel. I swear to God. So what happened was
The poor kids think their dad's a flunk.
No.
He's living in a hotel.
Are you kidding me?
What is it? A what?
Room service, maid service.
He's living in a hotel.
Listen to this.
I hope the hotel ain't Bayonne.
No.
So you have a prenup?
So
do you have a prenup? Yes or no?
You know what? We did, and I didn't acknowledge it because you know what? Whatever she,
You wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have held up. She was under 21. No.
Yeah. she wasn't
What do you
legal.
mean you're not acknowledging it?
No, it was because I don't know that it would have held up anyway, but there was a...
What do you mean it wouldn't hold up? Why wouldn't it hold up?
You know what? I'm not... Howard, I just want to be nice about everything. Can I tell you this? The judge, I could tell you this legally. Listen,
Artie, what's going on
There
here?
was a point now. There was a point.
I don't want him in a hotel. I feel bad.
Listen.
You could stay at Artie's.
Artie's taking out money.
Come to Hoboken.
Great.
A collection's being taken.
Yeah, just bring it on.
You're living in a hotel.
Come on, more. We're playing this in court, baby. Come
I'm
on.
worried about you.
Thank you.
Are the porn movies free? How does that work?
Listen. So when I went in, and the judge, and I think I could say this legally, the judge at one point gave me possession of the home at one point and temporary custody of the children. Now that's fact, so I could say that. So what do I do, being the schmuck that I am? Ask me what I did.
What did you do?
Give the home back.
Wow.
And we do joint custody.
Why?
So the kids have to come to the hotel to see you.
Sometimes they'll go to the hotel, or we'll go to my mom's. Absolutely right. And then once we settle everything down, I'm going to stay wherever the children are. But I want to make sure everything is settled.
So you're going to move into the same neighborhood so that they
right.
can...
There's just right next door. There's a house right. There's a house right next door. So check. I have the kids half the week. I had them all last week. I will have them all this week. Check it out. No nanny. 3 children, 8, 4, and 2 at my age.
No
I get up in the morning. I take that 2-year-old. She's got to be addressed first. She's a gorgeous child.
Yeah,
so
listen to this, Howard.
Listen. Change the diapers because Beth's gonna want to have babies, buddy. Believe it.
Beth better go meet a new man.
No, listen to me. I get up. Listen.
Joe's available.
I get up. Yeah, I'll be the nanny. But you can't have your way with me, buddy. I'll tell you that right now. So I get up. I change the diapers. I do the whole thing. Get her dressed.
But I don't understand something. When you're fucking your new girlfriend,
stop.
Do the kids wait in the lobby?
Stop. Oh, you are just the worst.
Where do you stick them?
Stop. I don't.
You don't put them in the lobby?
I am abstinent at this point.
Really?
I am abstinent at this point.
Wow.
I have to do it. So but I take the kids I take them to school, pick them up. My whole life is with the kids, you know.
Wow.
And then I go hit the road.
I don't believe a word of this. I honestly
no,
don't.
I do.
Really?
It's absolutely documented. You get to ask anybody. I am so proud, and first and foremost, a dad. I am the dork dad. I'm telling you right now.
Dominic Barber, you're a divorce attorney. Say hello.
Hi, but let me ask one question, Joe. Joe, do you have a bathroom in your hotel room?
Or is it down the hall?
No, it's down. It's a flop house. It is. It's a bed and breakfast. We share the.
Listen to me.
The judge gave him a bathroom, but he gave it back.
Come on, that's a good line.
That's a real good line.
He's good.
I'm
He's not my friend, but he's got good lines.
I'm not only fat.
That's right. He can do other things.
Artie, Jersey Artie, baby.
That's right,
Listen to me. Joe Piscopo, obviously, once this divorce
You know what I think of, Howard?
Yes.
I think of the stories that because we were with you for that entire relationship.
As a matter of fact, from day one. Howard was the one that said marry her.
Right. Well, I don't remember that.
Thank
but
you.
You're welcome.
I do remember stories like with the
beautiful
new girl.
children.
With the new girl, when you get on a plane and they serve you that hot fudge sundae in first class, do you just smell it the way you and Kimberly used to do?
Oh, God. She's evil.
Too nuts.
What an evil bastard.
But you know what? If they think, I got to tell you this. I got to tell you a story. Now listen, because you know what, Artie, Fred, if the shot is warranted, it's great. You know, it's so funny because this is so funny. So there was another girl. And we were just dating friends. You're gonna love this, Howard. And I think it's okay to talk about this. But nothing happened. We were friends, business associates. Because a lot of the casino, I work by the grace of God. I'm always working. I'm always at the casinos. I'm always working. And when you're at the casinos, your bosses are women, and a lot of them are very attractive women who run entertainment there. You know, so I'm with the one chick. And she was very attractive, but nothing happened. So the other day, I swear to God, I get a call on my cell phone late at night. And it's the husband of one of these girls. It's the husband of one of these girls. He goes like this. He goes, Joe Piscopo. I get, yeah, so this is so. I said, whoa. Oh, Jesus. I said, is everything okay? He goes, you could probably tell me better than I could. Like that, you know? Yeah. So apparently going through some stuff I didn't know. So what happened was when I take these kids, and Howard, every word is true. I take the kids wherever I go. If I'm at a casino, I make sure the security's there. I get somebody with me. I'm with the kids 24 hours a day. So I asked this one particular girl, where can I get a nanny? Do you know anything about babysitters? So this guy says to me, I know you asked my wife about babysitters, and with your history, I didn't think that was appropriate. Boom! And it was such a great shot. And it wasn't a shot. He was like serious. I just said, you know what? If it was inappropriate, I apologize.
So the new chick is what, 31, you said?
Yeah.
Is she 31?
Yeah, 31.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, 31.
Really?
It's 31, 32. She might have just turned 32.
Right.
Like
Okay.
That. Like that, you know.
What'd she do? Model?
Nothing really.
Really?
Actually, you know.
Hangs out.
It's one of those. Do we go? Because I have this. My MO is high maintenance women that really don't have jobs.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
High maintenance that will give me agita for my whole life. God forbid. And there's so many women. I should be age appropriate. I should meet. Maybe I will. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe you'll date a nice 50-year-old.
Maybe I will.
And here's a prediction for you, my friend.
Yes, sir.
You're going to love Kimberly again when you divorce your third wife.
You'll hear how great she is.
Yeah, I think you're going to realize how great she is.
But before we go, now you're going to marry Beth. This is the rumor.
Yes, I'm engaged.
He's engaged.
And you're going to do it.
That's right.
Now, will you have children?
No.
No children.
I don't want children.
She's going to want children.
Well, she says she doesn't. I'm believing her, and she said if I change, then we'll have to break up.
Oh, so that's all in the prenup and everything else?
We've decided. You can't put that in a prenup, but that's something we've decided.
Well, that wasn't what you said. She said the other day.
You know what? I have to tell you this before you go, too. It's great to see you. I love you. And you've always been there. Even though we bust chops on the air, you've always been there. So thanks for your friendship.
You're welcome. Listen.
Well, at least you recognize him as a friend.
Thank you. Because I have a lot of guys, you're my bro, a lot of guys I know who I love don't reciprocate that way. And you're a good man. So thank you.
But the other day,
there are guys I know 7 years. They don't fucking think a thing of me.
Yeah.
They fucking hate
They
me.
sit every day you see
I
him.
guess I'm a big shit.
6.5.
All right?
Well, I know I'm 6.5 years. I don't know.
They sit there hating you every day.
Some guys, who you think you're in the fucking trenches with you. I'm sitting here a little frazzled today, honestly.
Yeah. Have you ever in the trenches not been dragged to the nearest medic by me? Every day in here. I've saved your life countless times.
I love this guy. I tell him it, and then he pisses on me.
I go away for a couple of years. There's such dissension. What happened?
What happened? Be a cohesive, happy family.
It's like you and Kimberly.
Joe,
So where it went
Me and
wrong.
Artie.
Joe, since Howard's getting married, could you give him some information on the hotel?
Okay, what's the address of that hotel?
How does that work? Do you do a monthly thing? Or?
Do you just give me a credit card?
You're a resident. You know, also,
I love it. I was born to be a hotel guy. I'm in Vegas, Atlantic City, and then the hotel close to the kids.
And June 16th,
kids, clean your room. Hello, maid service. It's like room service, Artie. Come on, it doesn't get better than that.
No, I agree.
You got it in your building in Hoboken.
It's like living in a hotel where I live.
Yeah, it is. That's a beautiful building.
Sounds like Joe's looking to move in.
I'm going in
He
there,
would like to
baby.
live
You
with
kidding
Artie
me?
now.
I'll tell you.
I would be honored to live there. And actually, I'm going to come by June 16th. My bookie's in Bayonne, so I'm going to come by.
We're going to take a break. Joe,
Wait a minute. The one thing that you said the other day that leads me to believe you're in a little trouble here is that Beth said, what, if I changed my mind, you would leave me? Don't you love me?
she did say that. She did say that.
And what was your answer?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I have to
Trust
leave.
me.
I don't want
Can
kids.
I make a prediction?
Yeah.
And hopefully, when I come back,
I don't want
hopefully-
children. I love Beth to death.
No, but
I don't want more children.
But you will have more children.
No.
Trust me. I know. Like that mentalist that was at your New Year's Eve party. I'm telling you.
You're
I
mental now.
predict.
Then I can't get married. Then I can't get married.
No, I'm telling you.
We'll stay
But the
engaged.
kids are the best thing about it, man.
But
You could
I
be with the
have
most
kids.
I know,
I
but
got 3 of them.
I
They're wonderful.
told
I want a
you,
child
Howard.
at every exit. This is my goal. I want to be. I want to be the
rest.
Anthony Quinn of
Honestly,
New Jersey.
I need a. You know what? I'm 53 fucking years old. I don't.
I'm
I'm
right with
ashamed.
you, buddy.
I'm. You know. You're older than me, aren't you?
Yeah, but only by.
Don't say you're right with
He
me.
I'm
had
right
a
with you. I'm
2-year-old
right with
when
you.
he was there.
Yeah, you had a 2-year-old when you were where I am.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't have the energy. You see me?
Yeah,
I'm
but-
worn out.
No, but
I don't
you-
have the energy anymore.
Howard, I'm telling you. You mark my words, Robin.
Artie's the
mark
last
it down.
child he can raise.
8-letter word for
And
you,
he's
my
been
friend.
neglecting me.
McMahon's greatest friend, abortion.
Oh no, no,
That's
no,
What are you
no,
talking
no.
about?
No way.
How could you
No.
do that to your seed?
No, never.
Oh, my seed doesn't have any business.
No. I'm telling you.
Italians, we can't
And you know
have an
what?
abortion.
When you see those kids, and that's why I'll always be grateful to the mother of my children, Joey's mom, and to Kimberly for blessing me with these kids. Howard, have more
I
children.
love
It's the greatest
children.
thing in the world.
I know.
It's-
All right, you can have my children. I'll give you the best phone number. All right, listen, Joe Piscopo, you're a decent man.
Thanks,
I love
Howard. Great to see you, my friend.
I love you. Don't call me friend because Artie says no.
That's
I don't
a
have
dirty
any
word.
friends.
Oh man.
I always thought we were friends, but what do I know?
No, listen,
Whatever, my
you
friend.
listed who your friends are.
JoePiscopo.com. See Joe July at resorts in Las Vegas. And, of course, for all Joe Piscopo information, JoePiscopo.com. We'll be back right after this.
It's therapy.
You called it, Joe.
You know, did I tell you? But it's therapy. I always feel refreshed after I do Howard. I always feel like I've cleansed myself. Kind of like a colonic, actually. It's like, hey, Joe. Am I in trouble?
You just cost yourself $1 million, pal. Good job, Joe. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yes, I am. That was really great. Thank you so much.
He was cringing during that interview.
Did I go?
You were great, though. The mother, children, great. Everything's wonderful, right?
You know what? It is what it is. It's great. But the counselor, I could see you back here ready.
He was
He
was cringing at some of those.
No, you were great. No, it was great.
So that was a thorough ball busting in there.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. And really, I like. You know what I like personally is when the people from the outside they'll call in trying to like placate Howard, and Howard's sticking up for me on the air. You know.
Yeah, who's the divorce attorney that was calling in?
Yeah, it was like
Dominic Barber.
Well, it's Howard. It's Howard.
Oh, really? You got that real good. Good job.
Oh man, that was good. That was fun.
You could really take from it though that you guys go a long way back and that you're still friends after all these years. Did it feel you felt that vibe?
You know what? It's great, especially at my age, man. It's like when you meet, and I feel that's why I like Jersey. I stay in Jersey. When you look at somebody, and then you know that person for so many years, you know everything about that person. It's like with Howard, man. I know him from day one, and think about all that I went through. I mean, and he could bust my chops, and it's like hanging out with the guys, you know. Right. That when I could look at Howard and I could know all that we went through, you know, the television shows. He was there from day one, you know, through this the last 25 years of my life. So it's like seeing an old friend. He's a great guy. He's a great guy, and I don't know that he wants people to know that. You know, he likes to always do the edge and stuff like that. So it was fun.
Thank you for stopping by. It was definitely a good time.
A lot of people around here bother the guests. Like, I heard a rumor that George was nudged by Steve Langford that his daughter is going to interview George for a school project.
Oh, she did.
Well, I love Steve. Don't get me wrong, but around here, can we just leave the fucking guests alone? I mean, honestly, George isn't going to be able to say no because he thinks it's going to affect his relationship with me.
But it's I don't feel like I'm a guest. I feel like I'm a member of the family.
Well, you are a guest. I hate to tell you, you're not a member of the family.
I'm shattered, absolutely shattered.
You can't be a member of this family.
No, but I mean,
I feel so isolated now.
Where is my?
This, I think, is in and of itself a news story.
Yeah,
Langford will not come back.
Why?
You're kidding.
He refuses to come back.
Why?
He says this topic is off limits.
Why? Why is it off limits?
I think because it involves his kids. He said, like, your kids are off limits.
Wait a second. I'm not talking about his kid. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about him arranging for an interview with a guest of mine.
I was surprised. Like, he gave me the hand. I'm like, Steve, you of all people? And he goes,
Steve
this is
knows.
different.
Steve, this is not different. This is not talking about his daughter. I'm not talking about his daughter. I'm
You're
talking about
him making the request.
Right.
But I just went directly, sitting in his chair, and he's not coming in.
Interesting. He's got to come in eventually. Steve Langford, my good buddy, is here with headlines. I'm going to ask him why he did not come in yesterday. I think a major faux pas on your part. We could have worked it out.
The audience reaction was appropriate. They were very upset.
Steve, you took a beating in the email. Everyone said you were hypocritical. You didn't come in. You didn't talk things over with me. You know I'm a reasonable guy. I wasn't angry. I was just, hey, I don't think that's cool. That's all.
Let me put this in context. I've done interviews with a lot of my friends' children.
That's irrelevant.
No, but that's what it was all about.
No, but listen to me.
Here in this case, it happened to be Steve. But
Steve is one of my newscasters.
Yes.
I've given the news department autonomy when it comes to anything, news stories. They have autonomy. But when it comes to meeting George Takei and then you ask him a favor like, can my daughter interview you? He shouldn't be doing that. It's not appropriate.
But I've had many friends' daughters and sons.
I understand that. But we are in a business of catering to people like you and making sure you're comfortable with us and that we don't become nudges. And so then when we do need a favor, it's for the show.
But can't I become friends outside
Yes, you can.
of this?
But no one should really hock you for favors, especially, listen, Steve's daughter's a lovely girl, I'm sure, but she can meet other people to interview. Steve, how do you respond now that you're here and you've had a day to think about it and reflect on it?
Well, first of all, the reason I did not come in.
Go ahead.
Yesterday, when I heard you talking, is because I probably would have come in yelling.
So that would have
at
been good.
you.
Good. Let me have it. How am I wrong?
Well, because I thought I'd, take a moment and think about it. So that's why I didn't come in.
A great moment.
Thank you for robbing us.
No,
thief. Why were you angry? Do you disagree with what I'm saying?
No, it's your show.
Right.
And it's your
right.
right.
It's a policy.
Yeah, it's your show. It's the way you want to run it. Absolutely, no question. Right. However, my kids are not material for this show.
Your kid isn't.
Your kid isn't.
Okay. About on
Do you
show.
remember when Doug Goodstein was putting his
came
daughter
right
in my
in
chair?
here? My kids have never come here.
No, but you're using the show to get an interview with George.
My kids are not material for this show.
I'm not talking about your kid.
You did.
I don't know. No, I did not. You're hiding behind.
No,
that.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No,
yes,
absolutely
you are.
not.
How am I talking about your
kid? We would never
kid?
cover your kids. Ever.
I'm not covering your kids, but if my
You reported on this show about my kid's project. And I don't.
I talked about my kid going to the McCartney concert with me and me asking for an autograph.
You do what you want. It's your show.
Right.
But not my kid.
I don't know anything about your kid. So let's say instead of your kid, your brother. Not that you have a brother. Do you have a brother?
Yes, I have a brother.
Oh, okay. Do you have a sister?
Yes.
Oh. Do you have a grandmother?
Not anymore.
All right. She's deceased. Yeah. If I heard a story where you went up to George Takei and say, can my grandmother interview you? I would say to you, you know what, Steve? Maybe you should back off that because George is here. The only reason you know George is through my show.
Absolutely, and I agree with you on that point.
That's
There's
right.
no question.
And I don't learn anything about your grandmother by saying that or your kid. I didn't even know you had a kid. Who would marry you?
Do you know that when I worked at Hard Copy 15 years ago, your kids came up?
So if you
at one point, and we had some knuckleheads running the show at that point,
right?
And they were apparently about to publish, air a photo of you with your kids, and we all looked at the people upstairs and said, "You're out of your mind.
Well,
this is over the line."
Let me say something. That is a very nice thing. That's not
always
the same.
been my policy.
But Steve, so let's say, what do I learn about your daughter? Nothing. I'm learning about you. You know this was a criticism of you and not your daughter. You're the one
who bleeds
who
over. It certainly spoils
That's
my kid's
ridiculous.
It spoils your kid's project?
But Steve, why did you? But wait a second. Why did you use your daughter and involve her with the show by hooking her up with George? Why didn't you leave? Why didn't you leave it up to your daughter?
You were going to bring this up on the air,
but you took your daughter and you took advantage of the show and involved your daughter with someone from our show.
No, I believe that George Takei is a very important figure.
Yes, and how do you know
him? And this is what the project was about.
Would your daughter ever meet George Takei outside of you meeting him through my show? Because
that's not really the complete point. The point is that George Takei is a very important figure, I believe, in terms of civil rights in this country. Look, and I thought it was a very important educational moment.
My kids went through school. There were many times I could have stepped in and been a hero and said, look,
Paul McCartney?
I know. That's right. Many times I could have stepped in and been a hero. And I didn't. In other words, I wouldn't call. I know Chris Rock. Chris Rock's a great comedian. I have his home phone number. I could call Chris Rock conceivably and say, look, my daughter has a school project. I want to be a hero. Would you sit there and do an interview? Now, I know that Chris would do it for me, but it's a tremendous imposition. And I know that George would do anything for me, too. I won't ask that because I do know he'll do anything for me.
It's your show, and you're right on that.
Okay, that's all. So why'd you hide? Why don't you come in and confront me?
Because at the moment, I was going to come in and...
What? What were you going to do?
I was going to come in and yell.
Good. And I would have told you you're insane.
Good for you. Not for me.
That's insane.
But why is the project ruined?
It's not. The project was ruined when Steve got involved. He should not get involved in kids' projects. Parents have to stay out of it.
Oh, come on. Sometimes you can help out.
No, that's going beyond.
Baloney. No, it's not.
Your daughter could have. Your daughter knows many people in the community who are excellent educators. Like I know people who survived the Holocaust.
So do
who would
I.
be excellent. Right. So your daughter would say...
And you don't think George Takei is important enough?
Yes,
I do.
but he's a guest on this show.
Important enough?
He's way
He's not
important.
a guest. He's part of the show.
Okay, fine. Even if he's part of the show. He's somebody I do business with. I don't want to be noticed by the staff. That's all. That was my point. You agree with me.
On that point.
Of course.
Of course you do. That's why you didn't come in.
No.
Nothing to do with your daughter.
No.
I don't know your daughter. I don't know your daughter.
Right, and that's not material for the show.
But all we're saying is that you made a request. It was about your request. It was not about your daughter.
That's right. It's about your actions, not your daughter's. And by the way, Jesse Ventura is a guy coming in today, for example. Right. Now, if I allow this stuff to go on, who's to say Gary comes, excuse me, Governor Ventura, my son Lucas is having a job today at school where he has to interview a famous person. So would you mind getting on the phone to my son Lucas? Now, Ventura is going to go, you know what, I got a great thing going with Howard. I get on the show all the time. I can promote my books.
I better do it.
I'll do it. This is the guy producer. Yeah. He doesn't know Gary's a nutnik. He thinks he's actually a producer. So... and you would be the first to report on it. Guess what? Gary's son is doing a... Yes, you would. Of course you would. Listen to me. Would you think that was wrong of Gary to do if he started hitting up...
It would only be wrong if it violates your policy.
Well, of course it violates my policy.
So if it violates your policy, it then becomes a news story.
Right.
So why didn't you do a story on yourself?
No, Shuley did that. You're not going to do a story on yourself. Come on.
All right, Steve, I'm done with you. I don't think this resonated with you, or I think you're trying to turn this into something about your daughter.
No, not at all.
This is about you, not your daughter. How dare you hide behind that?
Baloney.
Shame on you.
Do you feel dressed down by Howard, by his comments that...
He made his point of view, and I made mine.
Were you able to see it his way? Or do you still stand by?
Like I said, I see his point of view in terms of his policy on the show, and I made it clear that there are certain lines that we don't cross here.
But he was making it more about your decision than it was about your own child.
Yeah, I know he was.
But you seem to interpret it as an attack on something.
No, it's just off limits. Kids.
Even if that isn't really the subject at hand, it's more about your action.
Yeah, but I mean collateral damage.
How so? How do you think this? How do you envision this rolling downhill?
Well, no, you don't bring up. We would never report on anyone's kids under 18.
So you think that should just be a blanket rule?
Well, it's common sense.
Now, are you glad that you avoided going into?
Well, like I said to Howard, which is not a good way to start a soundbite. I didn't want to go in yesterday because I would have sounded like Ronnie.
Look like shit.
Yes, I would have been roaring. So I wanted to go in a little more measured.
So we would have, they say Langford Unleashed. We would have seen Langford Unleashed.
Yes, absolutely.
Colonel Mustard. I see Colonel Mustard over there. Take that jacket off, will you? Take that gun.
Wonderful. This is Eyewitness News.
So is all well now? Is everything okay moving forward? Can you?
Absolutely.
Will this be a distraction for you, knowing that you and Howard had this little dust up?
I don't think so. I mean, it's bound to happen.
True. Well, you've got your sharp new blazer on, and
yes, exactly.
It's a new day and many new stories, I'm sure.
Absolutely. You are the man.
No, you, sir, are the man.
Dog.
How could I be the man when you, in fact, are the man?
You are the king of the hall.
You are the king of the newsroom. I know it, you know it, the listeners know it.
You animal.
I'm going to play a couple of things that have been happening, including Sal's weird pronunciations. You know the word villa?
Yeah.
I have a villa in France,
sure.
Perhaps you'd say. He calls it a villa.
I hate to say this.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
But
in Italian.
Get out of here. You're in America, asshole. First of all, I'll tell you what. You're not from Italy. You didn't grow up in Italy. You've never been in Italy.
I've been to Italy.
Yeah, okay. Here's Sal from the wrap-up show yesterday. Listen to this guy.
Women love men who are successful, so you have to play the success card. You have to paint the big picture. 90% of the time, a woman is not going to be attracted to the average guy right off the bat. But if you give her a reason, like you have a mansion, like you have a place in the Hamptons, like you have a villa in Italy, stuff that most likely she won't see.
What do you have in Italy?
I have a villa in Italy.
A villa. You've heard of a villa.
That's the best. I have a villa.
When Gary said, "What do you have in Italy?" I thought he was saying, like, you're really exaggerating.
I've never seen a guy, because you seem like a bright guy to me. Honestly, you do.
I think I'm a bright guy, but in
Yeah.
Italy, they say villa. They say Vene sta villa.
Forget Sal being an idiot with the word villa.
Okay.
Listen to this. This is from the wrap-up show. Don't get caught up in what the content is. Just
Okay,
listen to
just
this
listen
word.
to the
Listen to it.
pronunciation.
Do you know do you remember what that whole Jim Jones thing was about?
Yeah. He had an occult. He gave all these people Kool-Aid and they dropped dead.
Wait, he had what?
He had this occult. I think it's called an occult.
Right.
So in Italy, they say occult?
They say, where did you get that one from?
Yeah. How'd you learn how to say that wrong?
Well, a cult. I heard then it was cult, not a cult, but an occult is, I think it's a combination. It's like satanic groups. They're occults. But I thought it's the same thing. It's as long as it's a group
Sal,
of weird
do you
people.
ever read? Do you ever like take an interest in
Consult
anything?
the dictionary.
Sal, when
Too
people
busy.
are saying occult, they're not saying occult. They're saying a, and then a word C-U-L-T, cult.
A cult.
And then there is the occult.
The occult or occult is, holy cow! I can't
When I
believe
see
I'm-
occult, OCCULT, whatever it is, and you hear people saying occult, I'm always thinking it's occult.
No,
I never distinguish the difference between a cult and a cult. When you
Holy cow! Where did you grow up, man? And don't give me this bullshit.
I grew
you
up
say
in Holbrook.
villa because you were in Italy.
Yeah, because when you're in Italy, they're
Okay.
like, come to my villa.
You know, he says that like from Transylvania. I want you to come to my villa. I'm going to play a couple of things that have been happening, including Sal's weird pronunciations. You know the word villa?
Yeah.
I have a villa in France, perhaps you'd say. He calls it a villa.
I hate to say this.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
But
in Italian.
Get out of here. You're in America, asshole. First of all, I'll tell you what. You're not from Italy. You didn't grow up in Italy. You've never been in Italy.
I've been to Italy.
Yeah, okay. Here's Sal from the wrap-up show yesterday. Listen to this guy.
Women love men who are successful, so you have to play the success card. You have to paint the big picture. 90% of the time, a woman is not going to be attracted to the average guy right off the bat. But if you give her a reason, like you have a mansion, like you have a place in the Hamptons, like you have a villa in Italy, stuff that most likely she won't see.
What do you have in Italy?
I have a villa in Italy.
A villa. You've heard of a villa.
That's the best. I have a villa.
When Gary said, what do you have in Italy? I thought he was saying, like, you're really exaggerating. You
I've
couldn't
never seen a
possibly-
guy, because you seem like a bright guy to me. Honestly,
Thank
you do.
I think I'm a bright guy, but in
Yeah.
Italy, they say villa. They say Vene sta villa.
Forget Sal being an idiot with the word villa.
Okay.
Listen to this. This is from the wrap-up show. Don't get caught up in what the content is. Just
Okay,
listen to
just
this
listen
word.
to the
Listen to
pronunciation.
it.
Do you know do you remember what that whole Jim Jones thing was about?
Yeah. He had an occult. He gave all these people Kool-Aid and they dropped dead.
Wait, he had what?
He had this occult. I think it's called an occult.
Right.
So in Italy, they say occult?
They say, where did you get that one from?
Yeah. How'd you learn how to say that wrong?
Well, a cult. I heard then it was cult, not a cult, but an occult is, I think it's a combination. It's like satanic groups. They're occults. But I thought it's the same thing. It's as long as it's a group
Sal,
of weird
do you
people.
ever read? Do you ever like take an
Ever
interest in
consult
anything?
the dictionary.
Sal, when
Too
people
busy.
are saying occult, they're not saying occult. They're saying a, and then a word C-U-L-T, cult.
A cult.
And then there is the occult.
The occult or occult is, holy cow! I can't
When I
believe
see
I'm-
occult, OCCULT, whatever it is, and you hear people saying occult, I'm always thinking it's occult.
No,
I never distinguish the difference between a cult and a cult. When you
Holy cow! Where did you grow up, man? And don't give me this bullshit.
I grew
you
up
say
in Holbrook.
villa because you were in Italy.
Yeah, because when you're in Italy, they're
Okay.
like, come to my villa.
You know, he says that like from Transylvania. I want you to come to my villa.